Greetings, everyone. Hope all of you are having an absolutely fantastic day. It's great to see all of you. Hope you had a good weekend. I had an okay day. I'm on call and nothing crazy happened. So you know what? Everything else is icing on the cake. And I'm very, very happy to be able to get some gaming in. And I don't want to waste any time. I feel like we're a little bit, we're a little bit behind with the Outer World stream. So looking forward to getting some more playtime in. That'll play, that launches. Looks like it's coming up. Let's see who's already in here. What's up, Elsie? How are you, dude? What's up, Travis? Yeah, you can finally catch a stream when you're not tired or sick. That's awesome, man. That's awesome. Got one of your pre-orders taken care of. Monster Hunter Stories 3. I've never heard of that game before. What's up, Jovi? How are you? How are you? Hope you're doing well. Monster Hunter Plus turn-based speak. Nice. If Exodus and Expanse both drop next year, might just have a heart attack. Goodness, we'll see. I never make assumptions. Well, I rarely make assumptions about games being great. I feel very confident Dark Heresy is going to be great. I'm not going to make assumptions about the Expanse. Too many new things for Owlcat. So it's going to be interesting to see how it actually turns out. What's up, Zach? How are you? How are you, dude? Hope you're doing well, man. I'm really excited for Pillars of Eternity. I'm going to be streaming that day one when the patch comes out. Probably won't do a full playthrough until the patch is live, but we're going to at least play around with it and see how it is. And who knows, maybe if it's not that buggy, I might end up going a little bit further with it. But offhand, I'm going to say I'll probably just stream once and then wait for them to get the kinks out. Duncan, what's good, man? How are you?
Give me a dunder? Or is some damn stranger walking into my area of operation right after we've been attacked?
You all right, officer? We saw the impact and got over here fast as we could. If there's anything we can...
We can do to part you from your bits while you're desperate? Yeah, I know your type. You go private, but then lurk in the shadows like manta wasps looking to prey on easy marks. You got any reason I oughtn't have you shot?
Well, damn. So let's see. In the last stream, we have made it to the second planet. Whoops. And I ended up doing some roaming around, right? I don't like the route I took to get here. I feel like there's probably a bunch of things I missed, and we'll probably end up having to make up some of that ground. But, but you know, we did take care of one of the bounties. That's definitely good. And now we've got into this general area, and we'll probably pick up a couple of new quests. Exodus is ex-Bioware devs. I feel like with Exodus, I feel very confident that the story is going to be cool, and they're going to have some cool ideas in regards to the mechanics. Whether or not the game itself is going to be good, anyone's guess. It's definitely their first time, so it's hard to be sure. What's up, Quintech? How are you, man? The order sent me as to help as a gesture of goodwill. They didn't attack you.
Yeah? Well, what exactly makes you so sure of that?
Because the Order Abbot sent me as an emissary to convince you.
Huh. Interesting. Did he say who he thinks did hit us? Not that it matters, I suppose. Not like we can muster a counterattack or anything. But even if I did believe you, so what?
He wants you to contact your superiors to make sure things don't heat up or escalate.
Seriously? You expecting me to ring up Auntie and tell her, hello, Maven of all marketing? Just letting you know that this scrutinization officer says everything's hunky-dory. You've clearly been out in the Dorado sun for too long.
That's fair, but a good word certainly won't hurt. What it'll take to make that happen.
Ah, an offer for transaction. Now you're talking my language. Didn't reckon you as someone sympathetic to our ways.
Yeah, I am going to have to revisit the origins, at least in Rogue Trader. Not the archetypes, but the origins, yes.
Kind of weakness. It's bad practice. But I'm really in the squeeze, and you might be useful. Lately, my luck's been right miserable. I got enemy sneak attacks. I got grunts murdering each other. I got unsanctioned power struggles. And it all risks reflecting badly on me.
And you like my help with those?
You cut down the number of issues that are vexing me, and I'll send you a word of peace and harmony up the chain. What's good for me is good for you, see? Quid pro quo. Or, if all that sounds like too much work for you, there are other ways to curry my favor. Make me believe your good intentions. Encourage me to take your side.
I could do you a few favors. What kind of jobs do you need done?
That bomb that hit us, it was filled with uranium. So not only did it kill us the good old-fashioned way, it also caused serious poisoning. My contract
Nice.
medicalist over there is literally up to her elbows in it. Her hourly rate is ridiculous, and our damn auto docs have gone on the fritz from the workload.
I
You
don't
get
think
her the
Crime Lord
compression
is one of
clause
the
she needs
origins
to
that
make
got
the auto
reworked,
docs
Travis. I
work,
think it's still
and
the
that
same.
should cut her billable hours in half, and then I'll send your message.
All right, that's an option. You say you need a whole mess done. What else you
There's
got?
been a murder at one of our forts. Troopers accused of poisoning her senior officer for some preposterous reason. Problem is, I'm already short on medical specialists. The last thing I can do is waste one for days just to find out if she did or didn't toxify him. Go find out who done it, and I'll send the message you're asking for.
All right, that's an option. What else you got?
This is going to make no more sense for me saying it than it's going to make for you hearing it, but apparently, the senior officer at one of my forts is a mantisaur. A real, actual, pincer-faced, carapace-having mantisaur. Not a half-human
This quest was
one, or a
hilarious.
psychic one, or a talking one, just a regular old head-munching mantisaur. Anyways, there's some dispute over who his second should be, and he can't exactly decide himself. So go sort it out for me, and I will gladly send your message.
Fair enough. I'm off to make that happen.
Now, you know that's an irrevocable deal, right? As in, please remember it's legally binding, and I will sue you if you fail to get it done. So don't let either of us down.
Oh, crap. I'm looking down and stuff, completely forgetting that I got kleptomania, so I need to avoid looking at items in here like the plague.
What in the scrupulous name of profitable deductibles do you think you're doing? Just who are you, and why are you walking through my triage?
Do you dislike turn-based games, Duncan? My bad, friends, but all good. I do know I'm not a fan of what they did to Commissar. You like it lore-wise, but gameplay not so much. I agree. From a straight up what helps you gameplay mechanics-wise, the Commissar rework is not good, but thematically amazing. Big fan, big fan. That officer over there asked me to help you, so what do you need?
Help, huh? Well, that would be greatly appreciated. We need compression coils. The attack left more wounded than I have supplies for, plus a hefty amount of zeranium poisoning. And the coils on our auto docks have worn out. Without them, they can't convert raw materials into the medicaments needed to help the soldiers heal.
Medicaments. The good news, I can help you with some of the needed compression coils right now.
Fortuitous. This feels like my first bit of luck in ages. It's a start. Thank you. Please, come back when you found more.
I
know I'm
agree
not
that Pillars was
responsible for
already
this, but
done right,
still
Duncan,
feel
but I'm still
accountable
very,
somehow.
very excited
I'm all for helping.
for the turn-based rework. I think it's going to make some builds more interesting for me. Like, for example, I always avoided the builds that talk to Frankie. Oh yeah. Oh, that's there. Okay. Yeah, sure. I guess we'll go over there. I always avoided the builds that had resources which were finite, like wizards or druid. I always focus more on cipher or an option of that nature, specifically because I found it difficult to manage the slots in real time. But with turn-based, I feel like it's going to be much easier for me to make sure I'm only using the exact things that make sense for me to use at any given time. I actually might be a druid for the first time ever. I'm thinking that might be the route that I go. Play as a druid character and see how that is. See, oh yeah, I do gotta have a new weapon. What's going on, Vakar? How are you, man? Are you serious? Can't do anything with the dot.
I guess we got some contractors working this site now.
You restarted your playthrough because Klepto was too annoying. If I wasn't doing a live stream playthrough that was specifically supposed to be about taking all the flaws, there's no way I would have ever taken Klepto to begin with. And I certainly would have went on ahead and restarted this by now. I'm glad. Whoa. I'm honestly glad that it's here. I was about to say, are y'all kidding me? Where? Aha. There we go. I'm happy it's there because it's very interesting, like for certain playthroughs. But yeah, it's definitely not for me. Ooh. Are you the reason one of my party members is down? I don't appreciate that at all. Who is she still shooting at? Good Lord. Oh, there's... It felt like this just went on and on and on. I would have
ask for help.
Woken up, what's his name, if I'd known it was gonna be like this. Damn. Are we good now? All right, we're good. Damn, that was a lot. And there's somebody else over there. We'll deal with you in a minute. Sheesh. What's up, So Cold? I found it hard to replay Pillars 1. Pillars 2 feels much nicer to return to for replays. Yeah, I wouldn't replay Pillars 1 back to back, but since it's been quite some time since I played it, and there's a, and I already know I'm going to use a play style that I've never done before in the game, I don't think it's going to be an issue for me. I don't think it's going to be an issue for me at all. Also, I finally finished, I think I've mentioned, oh crap. I was about to say, all right. I think I mentioned, whoa. Before on the channel that I was doing an interview for Baldur's Gate 2 with David Gator and Trent, CEO of Beamdog, and Ed Greenwood. So I actually did finish that interview, and I actually finished the editing for it earlier this evening. And going through that process has definitely convinced me that I want to do more of that. And I think one of the games that I want to cover in that manner is Pillars of Eternity. I think I'm gonna try at some point to see, after I've gotten some of the feedback on the interview we just did, I'm gonna definitely see if I could get like Josh Sawyer and some of the other Obsidian guys in an interview, and hell, maybe even what's his name, whose name escapes me, but was heavily involved with creating Pillars of Eternity as well. I think I'm gonna try to sit down with them and get more perspective on what went into it, you know, and what they would want to do for Pillars 3 and all that kind of stuff. I think the interview process in general, sitting down with devs who are involved in the industry and talking about games and talking about their experiences, it just really appeals to me. Really appeals to me. You enjoyed a lot while playing Solasta? Nice. I've never tried it on Solasta. The Healing Rains DPS was great. Nice. That's awesome. Maybe that'll be something I try out when we go through Solasta too. Been waiting for actual on par with Mass Effect game. Yeah, we haven't had one in quite some time. Yeah, Jovi, I'll be honest with you. I love Outer Worlds 2, and I'm definitely enjoying our live stream. But there was a part of me when I spun up the game that was like, I wish I was playing Dispatch right now. I'm not even gonna lie. I really have enjoyed the time with Dispatch, and I'm looking forward to getting back into it when a new episode comes out. I couldn't even resist looking at the trailer before starting this stream. Really impressed what the Dispatch guys have done. So you enjoyed Dispatch so much? Yeah, exactly. Me too. Oh, you beat Raphael last night? Yeah, that was a fun fight for sure. The car, you always need something interesting. You prefer the gameplay of 2, but the story characters in 1. I would agree with that. I prefer the darker world of 1, but the mechanics and the ability to multi-class and some of those other aspects of 2 are just so freaking cool. Whoops. There we go. Who are you? Oh. Well, that's interesting. Who are you all? I'm in no rush to go down there.
Commander,
whoa, I'm especially not in a rush if y'all gonna have this Xyranium going all around.
Commander! Someone call for a medic. Happy to help. Discreetly. Let's get you healed.
We good? Seems like it. I do not like her healing ability at all. All it's doing is helping me save a couple of med kits, and who the hell cares about that? Not a fan. Not a fan. Next time I use her, I'm definitely choosing something else. Super whack. Think dude actually gets money he wants. He's not getting a Baldur's Gate 3 type of budget for Pillars of Eternity 2. There's just I just don't see that happening. Because Obsidian is not that type of studio to produce that type of game that would give the return that they were looking for. At least, you know, and this is coming from someone that really loves Pillars of Eternity and would love to see a Pillars of Eternity 3. But I just don't see Microsoft pulling the trigger and saying, hey, we believe if we give you $200-300 million, that we're going to see that a return on our investment. I just don't see them saying that. You know, I'll certainly love it. I'll certainly play it. You know, and there's absolutely the possibility that they could create something that would have that type of return. I mean, let's be honest, nobody really predicted Baldur's Gate 3 to be as successful as it was. And I just don't think that's the type of thing you can count on. You can't count on, well, hey, if I make a game that's kind of similar to Baldur's Gate 3 and gives people a similar experience, you know, where they can create their own characters and they've got this big world to explore and all that kind of stuff. Oh yeah, my game is definitely going to do those type of numbers. No, no, there's no reason to assume that whatsoever. And Microsoft, if there's one thing that's painfully obvious right now, is that they are all about the bucks and they are not taking any risk whatsoever. So I don't see how he gets the budget, but you know, we'll see. Anything is possible. Interview the Rogue Trader game director. Ooh, well, of course, Rogue Trader is definitely a game I would want to go over. Is excited for Wizard 101 being able to play on console. Wizard, you know, that's another interview that I have been talking with some people about, because I guess like yeah, like you said, Wizard is supposed to be coming back. I never played any of those older games, but it could still be an interesting conversation and an interesting series for me to revisit. You don't prefer the episodic format anymore, but clearly it is working for them. Yeah, it seems like it. More power to them. I definitely love the game, and so I want it to succeed, but I don't take back anything I said. I'm not a fan of the episodic format anymore at all, and I wish they hadn't done it. But, you know, then again, like you said, there can be no question that it is that it hasn't hurt them. They just confirmed that they did $1 million in sales. So I thought there was a named person here for me to get a quest from, but maybe not. What's up, Akashima? Do you get any special content by not siding with anyone? I did it. It felt horribly empty. I should have sided with someone. I definitely believe that you should side with someone.
Inez, Purple Berry Crunch. It's spelled with a K?
Sure is. You all right, Marisol? You're looking faintly ill.
But it's an obvious misspelling. How can you tolerate it?
Because it's more authentic that way. Says so in the jingle. Sometimes you just gotta accept good marketing, you know?
We live in a universe governed by fundamental forces. Gravity, atomical electrodynamics, spelling, and punctuation. To ignore them invites chaos.
Crap, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, this is definitely not the type of game where I would expect neutrality to be rewarded. In fact, I would say you want to go all the way and try to get the enemies working together. I'm sorry, let me take that back. Neutrality probably feels rewarding in a murder hobo type of playthrough where you are trying to kill everybody. I would assume it does not feel nearly as rewarding in a playthrough where you're trying to just be a regular guy and you just don't side with anybody. It's not going to work as well.
Order, Protectorate, Anti.
Last patch broke your shaders. In what game, James? You're talking about Outer Worlds? The bloom made it unplayable? That sounds terrible. Have you watched the Mike Pondsmith interview at CDPR a few days ago? No, I didn't even know they did an interview. Although I do know he put out a message recently telling Keanu Reeves he has a way for him to play what's his name, which is hilarious. Was the interview something I should check out? It's that they were doomed. Hey, Microsoft is not doomed. They're making money hands over fists. They just don't want to do what I want them to do. In the interview with Outcat Dez is great. They seem so open. Yeah, it's so cold. I'm definitely going to have to take a look at it. I'll get this past the episode of format makes me look forward to Wednesdays. Can't deny that. What's up, Ted? Yeah, man, this is a game I enjoy for sure. And I mean the game. I mean the player. I consider doing a Murder Hobo playthrough for this, but I think it's more enjoyable for you all to see a regular playthrough the way it's supposed to be done. What up, Carno? How are you, man? Sony is not carrying microphone. Stop. Actually, I'm an Earth Directorate agent.
Really? An Earth Directorate agent? I have no idea what that is, but okay. Me, I'm a Sprat Trapper. Cute little things, but their tallow and hides fetch a high price. Used to be Protectorate, then worked for the Order, then Anti. Whoever's calling the shots on a given day. Now, I'm just waiting for the dust to settle so I can find out who I work for tomorrow.
The taxidermist back at Matriarch's Mercy wants some fresh Sprat Curse corpses.
Gregory? Well, I'm glad to hear he's still kicking. Loyal customer. Very particular about his sprats. These being hard times, I've had to raise my prices.
Damn.
Gals
I
gotta eat.
don't have any way
I don't care for
to
sprat meat.
pull it down. Steep cost for vermin, but my clan has high standards. How much is it? Oh, 7.5.
Trust me,
750 ain't that
Gregory
big a
is
deal.
an artiste when it comes to biology, and every artist needs the right canvas. Pleasure doing business.
He's clearly in Poland consulting on the next game. Really? He dropped a few nuggets about that, but mostly it's just an entertaining interview. I will have to check it out. I have not played Cyberpunk since the launch. So I played it all the way through at the launch, but I have not played any of the DLC, and I have not experienced any of the patches. And supposedly it's a significantly better game now than it was during the time that I played it. So revisiting that is definitely on the list for 2026. Definitely. Wyvern, what's up, man? How are you, dude? Yeah, looking forward to Pillars of Eternity turn-based, man. Hey, Wyvern, I don't know if you saw, but I did send an email with the link for the interview. So you all and the folks we talked to can go ahead and check it out. Thought there would be a third way by not siding with factions like New Vegas. Oh, yeah, Virgil. Nope. I had just made an assumption that probably wasn't going to be available. Does your created character not have a voice? Does not have a voice in this game. It's fully voice acted, so all the people you speak with have a voice, but not you yourself. Sony is tiny compared to Microsoft, exactly. Yeah, they're beating them in gaming, but they don't have anything else. Agreed. Where's that shield? I might need it. What is the deal? This is a big cloud. Where does it end? Okay, yeah, that doesn't work. It's about as good as it's gonna get. All right. Heck, even this game, Sony bought more than Xbox. That's because Xbox don't. It is practically a new game at this point. Zach, I can't wait to get back into it. Cannot wait. You never got an email? Hold on, let me check. Let me make sure I did this. Did I do this properly? Hold on. You have an email. I just sent it today at 8:10 p.m. DM Wyvern's Lair, gmail.com. You have it. Check your trash or your junk email or whatever. Woohoo! Yeah, 2077 is almost like a Cyberpunk is almost a completely different game now. Probably the top 10 in its current state. Okay. Then I am definitely gonna have to check it out. Who are these guys? Are you guys people? Ooh, damn. Jeez, that's rough.
Hey, Choppy. Hey, Pinchy. Hey, Slashy.
Wow.
How are my 3 favorite Mantisaurs?
There we go. This is the area that I was thinking of. There's somebody here I can talk to, right?
No!
Corporate Mantisaur ham.
Training Mantisaurs is enough of a headache without answering a stranger's questions.
All right. I swear there was somebody around here I could talk to. What is that sound? I always feel like it means that there's something nearby I can loot, but then I never see anything.
Kindly don't
All right. Okay, through check my junk folder too. Hold on. Let me check my sent again. DM, one moment. Sent items. I mean, here, hold on. In fact, here, I'll do this. One moment, you all. One moment. I'll just give you a link. No thumbnail yet. I'll put that up later. I'll figure that out later. There we go. Share screen. There we are. And there we are. I keep hearing nothing but great things about Arc Raiders. Travis, you don't like it? What's up, Sarah Bonday? When will the interview with Trent, David, and Ed come out? So I just finished editing it earlier today. I sent it off for a review because I promised them that they'd be able to take a look at it before I released it out to the public. So I'm going to give them a couple of days so that they can look and confirm that they don't have any issues with what I've done or with what's there. And then once they've confirmed that the content is good, I have to talk with Wyvern about what time frame he's comfortable with the interview coming out. I don't know if we're just going...
You've been on your own for a great while, trusting no one, always on the move. Don't you get lonely?
Of course, it comes with the trade. And with being a coldly calculating killing machine. I'm assuming you're asking because you too have feelings of isolation.
I'm lonely because I had no other option. You chose this.
True, but with good reason. To be alone is to be efficient and free of any conflicts of interest. Why would I willingly choose to tie one hand behind my back?
See if what time frame Wyvern would prefer to release it in. If we're going to just release it up front, or if we're going to wait until part 2 is done, because we only were able to record part 1, which is basically supposed to be about developing the game, what went into pulling both Baldur's Gate 2 and Baldur's Gate 2 Enhanced Edition together, and a little bit about how the Forgotten Realms itself was created, right? But part 2 is supposed to be about, hey, did you all play Baldur's Gate 3? How did you feel about how Baldur's Gate 2 and 1 characters were portrayed in Baldur's Gate 3? If you all were going to make Baldur's Gate 2 in present day, you know, how would you do that? Those type of questions, basically asking more about the legacy and reflecting on where the games industry is now. So that follow-up conversation is not going to happen until either next week or the week after. So we'll see. We'll see how it all works out. Did you use the weapon on any bosses? I did not. I completely forgot to. I should have, though. Punch have tried to put points and everything. Yeah, like, here's the thing. This feels like a game that will reward you for being a jack of all trades, but it doesn't, which is why I stress that.
Hey, stranger. Please.
Awesome. I'm glad you think so,
They're
Wyvern.
gonna railroad me into a guilty verdict. Then I'll be declogging sewer sediment tanks until I'm dead enough to mulch.
You'll be happy to hear that Durbin and Outpost Opportunity sent me to sort this out.
Durbin! Oh, that's great! He's bound to see the truth of this
Me
and
either,
let me
Wyvern.
go.
I'm looking forward to it,
Abner's
man.
trying to pin this on me, and it ain't right.
Well, did you do it?
Hell no, I didn't do it. I actually like Chief Cuddy. He was pretty alright for a guy who's angling for executive. He'd get you extra shifts if you asked, and only ding your pay if you really screwed up. And sometimes, if you really had to go, he'd even cover your bog breaks, pro bono. I'd never have hurt the chief, even if you offered to pay me to do it.
What do you think happened?
I don't think nobody killed Cuddy. I was there. That's why they think I did it. And he was fine. Well, he was fine up until he wasn't, and then he just swole up and died. But the way he swole up, it's something Cuddy always said might happen. Only it don't make no sense that it happened now.
Ooh, and Quintek, I never finished KCD 2. And I've been waiting for that DLC to come out. You know, I didn't realize, but that DLC is going to come out before the Game Awards. I should really probably try to make a push and finish KCD 2 before the Game Awards comes out. Ryan, what's going on, man? Appreciate you following me over on Twitch, dude. Man, I want to like Avowed. I gave it another shot, modded it to hell and back to fix performance. And then come Act 2, it just crashes over and over. Seriously? Wow. I'm sorry to hear that, man. Sorry to hear that. Yeah, the streams of Outer World 2, they're definitely going well. Maybe when they release the patch for New Game Plus, that'll be an opportunity to fix some of the issues with Avowed. I didn't know some people were experiencing performance issues like that with Avowed. Make so many games in new ways. Like, imagine they remade Pools of Radiance. I don't know that what that game is, but I do agree with the sentiment. Highly expected to announce an expansion 2 at the Game Awards. Oh, that they're gonna bring more DLC? Yeah, that's possible. Tell me about it.
We were eating chow at our post. Cuddy asked me to try his because it tasted funny, but I tried it and it was fine, just like mine. Then he just swole up, turned blue, and died. I made a ruckus, which called everyone in, and all they saw was him dead and me fine. So Security Officer Abner charged me with murder and threw me in here.
So how does that... Wait, how can he be dead and you be fine?
I've got no idea. We ate the same thing. The exact same thing. Came from the same pot, even. It was Sisty stew, fresh from the can, served just the way Auntie would do it. But it was exactly what Cuddy said would happen if he ate Crabble. He was deathly allergic to Crabble. But there ain't no Crabble in Sisty stew.
Exactly what he said would happen? Are you sure there wasn't Crabble in it?
Yup. Cuddy had told everybody about his allergy, repeatedly, over and over, constantly. Nobody would have served him Crabble knowing that. But that's still gotta be how he died. So, I need you to talk to Security Officer Abner, remind him of the allergy, and let him toss all my gear. He won't find Crabble anywhere.
Is there any of the stew still around?
No, that was days ago, and they tossed out the rest of the stew. So, I don't even know if the docs will still be able to tell it was allergies that did in Cuddy.
Which was your favorite companion final quest? Are you talking about in the Outer Worlds, Virgil? Pool of Radiance is an 88 game. The first to adapt the Advanced Dungeons and Dragons rules for home computers. I never experienced it. Let me try talking to the security officer. Maybe I can clear this up.
He will. He has to. It's the truth. I didn't murder nobody. Please, make him understand.
I'll see what I can do, lady. I'll see what I can do.
Yes, that's a milestone worth noting. Now I've seen everything.
Daredevil, you're getting battered and bruised, brutally battled antis and you're in charge, so we're honoring your sacrifice by winning a war on high prices. He's in charge.
Without force. Just constant klepto. Oops. Let's go over here first.
Welcome to Bonnie's Barely Above Board Battlefield Bazaar, brought to you by Auntie's Choice. We know consumers are highly discerning in how they spend their bits in an active war zone, and I really appreciate you dodging literal bullets to bring me your business. And to show my gratitude, I'm offering you and only you a one-of-a-kind, once-in-a-lifetime, exclusively discounted rate of 4/5 of Auntie's standard profiteering rate.
Warhorse says a whole video saying goodbye to Tom. That makes it seem like they're probably not doing more DLC. In fact, I swear they said something about no, they wouldn't be doing any more, that this was it. So Virgil, let's see, Robot Bear doesn't really have quests. You could just find mod kits to upgrade it. I did not have Inez in my run. She was completely broken. So I don't know anything about her quest line. So those two are pretty much out. Out of the 4 that remain, I would probably say I enjoyed Marisol's quest the most. Like her whole thing about basically being an assassin for the last 20-30 years and meeting up with one of her old partners. I thought that was pretty cool, and I enjoyed the way it was handled. The psychopath was also kind of entertaining as well. It was all right. I consider the companions and their quest lines in this game, it's cool. It's nothing like crazy that like I thought about after the game ended, you know, and things of that nature, but it's like popcorn fun, you know. The Marisol stood out a little bit more to me though. Wow, such a discount. Are you sure you managed to stay in business?
Only so long as you tell nobody of this amazing offer.
What's up, Ryan?
If everybody
Yeah,
got
I've
that
done some
deep a
pickpocketing
discount,
earlier.
I'd go out of business for sure.
In my playthrough.
So what will you be buying
I have pickpocket
today?
available. That depends entirely on what you've got. Very few old games age well. Some do. Let's see. Do I have this recipe known? Ooh, definitely take that. Celebrate. So what's this? 10% slide. While sliding, you get damage resistance. Now I'm straight. This is a pet. I'll take that. Slide and more damage while attacking. Don't need that either. What's this? Corrosion. I'm straight on that. And we'll sell our junk. Plenty of those. And hey, look at that. I am trusted. I appreciate that. All right, now.
Yes, I hope you're not here to apply for employment. I'm already overwhelmed by the sheer volume of...
What do you mean there's a B, Ryan?
And if you're here as a spy, know that the temporary ceasefire is on tenuous footing. So if you stay, it's likely just a matter of time before I'll be stringing you up.
The antenna coming out of his head is ridiculous. What's up, Ultron? Yeah, Origin graphics. If I hadn't already played the game, like when people who started with Inquisition say there's no way they're going to play Origins, I get it, right? Because it looks so damn old. Finding out where the software was really shocked me. Yeah, that was a super cool moment. If Tactics did talk, I'm definitely circling back to Tactics. I want to finish that game and review it. You liked how Tristan's quest connected with so many events in the game? Yeah, that's true. There's a bucket helmet on the first planet that will turn you invisible when standing still. Yep. Yeah, that was a super cool weapon to play around with. I don't know if I picked that up on this run, but I definitely picked it up on the first run, even though I never used it. May not be Auntie's choice, but I was sent by your commander at Outpost Opportunity.
Enemy Scrutinization Officer Durbin. What does he want with me?
Apparently there's some kind of power struggle going on here.
Power struggle? Here? Well, that's news to me. Nobody has dared to challenge Wojciech's steel-pincered leadership. Oh, but I'm being rude. Allow me to introduce Strategic Ingestment Executive Wojciech, senior-most representative at Fort Endurance.
Mantisaur makes clicking noises. Crazy. So it's true. You seriously got a Mantisaur as your commanding officer.
Now you're starting to sound like some of the wagabouts I've got under my command. Why would I be anything but serious? Executive Wojciech has been part of this unit since he was just a pupa. As he grew, he's shown exceptional bravery, stoic stalwartness, and strong leadership. It's earned him promotion after promotion, until our last battle against the Order deprived us of our former chief executive and left him as the senior-most trooper.
Mantisaur gurgles and gulps noisily.
The executive welcomes you, but would like to know why Scrutinization Officer Durbin sent you here.
Wait, you understand that thing?
My experimental Mantisaur graft lets me speak with him as easily as I do with you. He emits pheromones that my antenna can detect. He wouldn't be much of a commander if he couldn't communicate with the troops.
Commander, it's my professional opinion that we should back away slowly. This guy's craft is either messing with his gray matter, or he's messing with us.
No, wait! This is amazing! Ask if what number I'm thinking of.
What? It can't... It's not a mentalist.
Of course it is. You're talking without using words.
No, we're using pheromones to... It's like we can smell what each other is saying.
Oh, sorry. Just let me muster up a smell and should understand.
No, please, don't.
Why not? It can't stink any worse than the dung you're spewing.
Designer Bradford, you've been warned about disrespecting the chain of command.
And you've been reminded repeatedly that I'm not under your chain of command. I'm technically under the Mantisaur, but that's got nothing to do with you.
Mantisaur clicks in size.
I just wanted to make it clear to our newcomer that you are full of shit. You've always been full of shit, and you will always be full of shit. So you're best ignored entirely.
That is quite enough, designer.
Woo. Do you think the console lacked depth at the end? I was disappointed by his reasoning. I certainly felt like that a section of the game could be more fleshed out, but I didn't really comment on it because I kind of screwed up my playthrough, and in the process, I think I missed out on getting more information and context that possibly would have helped. So I want to do another run through the game before I give a final perspective on that. KCD2, I want a DLC for the perspective of the enemies and the king. I'd love to maybe play as the king as he was conquering the country or something like that. That would be interesting. It's very implied be a future Kingdom Come protagonist. Oh, really? That's interesting. Seems like someone has... Is that right? Are you full of shit?
Of course not. I'm just a lowly trooper acting as interpreter. Otherwise, surely these folks would have figured it out by now.
We have all figured it out. Unfortunately, I'm the only one willing to say it to your face.
Yes, well, please excuse our curmudgeonly biologist. She's been a pill ever since the promotion that made Wojciech outrank her. Still, that ugly moment behind us, it's a comfort to my mind that you're here. Executive Wojciech has an assignment we're desperate to have done, but it can only go to someone outside our chain of command.
Ugh, not this crabble scat again. There is zero chance you're right. Zero. And this brilliant assignment of yours didn't go so well for the last group.
Does this have anything to do with solving your leadership problem?
Yes. I have been trying to get Durbin to relieve this duo of command for months. But the lives they've lost with this insanity finally got his attention.
Bradford, how dare you undermine me? I mean, us, like that.
Hey, lives lost doing what?
Wojciech can sense that there are some kind of mutated mantisaurs over yonder, and he wants us to secure one of their pupas to raise as his own.
Oh, stop it. The creature doesn't want a pupa. He doesn't want to breed a superior race of mantisaurs. He wants to eat meat, excrete the excess, and be left alone. That's it. Even if he could ask for a pupa from a rival nest, he'd probably just eat the law-be-damned thing to cut down on competition. He's a bug, nothing more. But the only way to prove it to our command is to have you run this fool's errand. Once it's shown to have been a colossal waste of resources, they'll put me in charge.
That is enough. One more word in question of our executive officer, and I'll have you pitched over the edge with the rest of the enemies we've conquered here.
Damn!
Yes, sir.
What's up, Ravi? How are you, dude? That's awesome, Ultron. I'm looking forward to experiencing it for the zone. I never got far enough to have a conversation with him. You know what would be cool at Game of the Year Awards? KOTOR remake trailer? Yeah, no, that's not happening. So you want me to get you a mutated poopa?
Exactly. With it, Wojciech can raise a Zeranium-mutated Mantisaur army, which will be even more dangerous than the ones Auntie's Choice evolved from the Halcyon stock. We need you to infiltrate the mutated Mantisaur nest, secure a mutated pupa, and bring it to me here. Do that, and I, and Executive Wojciech, shall make sure you are well rewarded for your efforts.
All right, I'll see if I can find a mutated pupa in my travels.
Look in the nest to the east. That'll have your best odds. It's where Wojciech feels the pull from the strongest.
Feels a pull, Wentworth? Seriously? What am I saying? That makes the exact amount of scientific sense I'd expect from you. Excuse me? May we speak a second? Apologies for my outburst, but I had need to warn you that an earful from Wentworth is akin to sucking on an inhaler full of ammonia.
Hey, what are you two talking about?
Nothing of your concern, Wentworth. Just ignore him. He was clever enough to pretend that Graft lets him talk with the beast. So overnight, he upstarted from simple trooper to de facto commander of this installation.
You know it's impolite to whisper, right?
But I've studied him extensively, and it is most assuredly nothing but a play for power.
You're certain?
I am. I've watched for patterns of behavior that would demonstrate higher communication, and they don't exist. So, catering to his will isn't going to do anyone any good. Conversely,
4 hours? I had already been playing for 60, Ultra.
Is exponentially greater than any possible use he could have for it. Bring it to me. And not only will I match any reward he offers, but you'll have the satisfaction of knowing that it will serve a much greater purpose.
So in my first playthrough, I gave her the pupa. I'm gonna give it to old boy this time and see if he can really speak to the Mantisaur. Thanks for the offer. I'll think about it.
I understand. But remember, the scientific value is immense.
I'll keep it in mind.
I'd much prefer leaving the pupa where it is and not giving into delusion. But on we press anyhow.
Anything interesting in here? Oh. Beautiful. Does a creature noticing me count as being caught stealing? Fair to talk with you. Does it prove high? Oh, yes it does. All right. Oh well. Oh, there's a vending station here. Why y'all give me the trench shotgun but not allow me to have any mods that'll really help with the trench shotgun? All right.
Well, what have we here? You couldn't
Takes a
look less
bit too
Auntie's
long.
choice if you
You
tried.
agree? That's
So
my
what are you
whole
doing
thing.
in our fort?
One flaw that stood out in my second playthrough has been the wonky climbing physics and falling damage. I like to clear the map fog of war and it constantly gets me killed. Yeah, I gave up on that for this game. And I hate that. They did that for both this game and Avowed, where it's extremely difficult to get a clean map where you can feel confident you've searched for everything. And it drives me crazy. Really drives me crazy. I never played Papers, Please, but I did play their follow-up game where you're on the pirate ship full of people who have died and you got to figure out who they have died. One of my all-time favorite puzzle games for sure. Your superior at Outpost Opportunity sent me to help with your murder investigation.
Durbin sent you? Why? You certainly ain't a certified pre-inhumation inquisitor.
All of Auntie's doctors are slammed with wounded, so I'm the best you got.
Oh, lovely. And just what is it you think you can do for me? You ain't even carrying a masticating tissue scrutinator.
Take care, Travis. Have a good night, dude.
You're just gonna guess what manner of poison killed folk?
No, your suspect makes it sound like Cuddy may have died from his allergies.
What? How could that be? I made the stew myself and every one of us ate it.
Exactly, but only he had a deathly crabble allergy. Could there have been crabble in it?
What? That's ridiculous. It was nothing but canned cysty stew. Stew that
Oberdin, yeah.
Oh.
Amazing game.
Oh no. Oh no. Did you say crabble?
Yes, apparently everyone knew he was allergic to crabble meat.
Well, he told everyone that. But that ain't exactly the same as it actually being true. See, Cuddy was what you'd call a complainer. He complained about the food. He complained about the weather. He complained about his bunk. He complained about everything. He's also somebody's nephew. Some junior executive. And if you gave him reason enough to complain about you, he'd take it up with his uncle. And it'd come back down in your head.
So you poisoned him with crabble?
Oh, no. At least, not on purpose. Half his gripes were really nothing but reasons to grouse. But if you push back too hard, he'd run to his uncle. So most of us just ignored him, assuming he was constantly full of it. And didn't think twice about doing things like stretching the stew with canned crabble stock.
You knew he was allergic and added crabble stock to the stew anyways?
What? No, it was an accident. Nobody would have, at least nobody'd mean to. Well, his uncle is gonna see me transferred to mid-operation engine cleaning on the claim. Unless... Hey, how'd you like to make some bits? Some real bits? And keep a tragic accident that'll lead to the end of a promising career. Total secret.
I'm listening.
So we got this thing. An acidic dematerializer that we use to melt mantisaur dung. So it don't call in the local wildlife. But it'll actually work on anything. That means if someone used it to melt Cuddy, there would be no body, which would mean no autopsy, which would mean no evidence.
Vaguely,
which would
Ultron.
end the investigation. I'd do it myself, but my boss said she's on her way for a surprise inspection, so I can't leave. But if you go find one and melt the body, I'll make it worth your while.
Show him your dematerializer. Do you mean one of these?
Yes. Yes, that's exactly it. Now just head over to Cuddy's corpse and make it disappear. Well, really, make it turn into a small puddle. But that's neither here nor there.
All right, I can do that.
Thank law. You'll find Cuddy inside the tower, but you'll have to sneak your way past the guards. It simply wouldn't do for me to announce your intentions to the base. They'd come back and tell me when I've got no more evidence to hold Bardot and can draw this whole thing to a close.
All right. Let's see. This is it, right?
Fingers won't be so sticky once they've been chopped off. Next up, first you steal, now you waste my time. Auntie's been looking for.
Commander, if you'd like to have me handle this, I'm more than able.
Inez, can you handle this?
We've got the executive blessing to do company business as we see fit. You don't want to contradict Auntie herself, do you?
No, ma'am, never. Please excuse me.
That's probably the
Beautiful.
last time that little story gets us out of trouble. I'd rather not fight my own people, so keep your nose clean, yeah?
Nice.
You ain't got clearance to come this way. One step more and you die.
Good lord. It's a very hard bug. They killed Kid Cudi with crabs and now they want to melt his bones. Kid Cudi. Avowed is going to get DLC. In fact, they're working on a new game plus for it right now. All right. Come on, man. Take a hell of a long time. Now that's true. They definitely should have released something by now. I don't disagree with that at all. Beautiful. All right, that's done.
That ain't yours.
Are you serious?
You're wanted everything.
All right. Definitely screwed that up. Made an assumption I could not be
Chief
seen
Cudi's
at that
corpse has
time.
gone missing, which is a surprise to both of
Maybe
us.
they're
I'm
doing a
sure.
big overhaul of
Thank you for
Avowed.
your
Anything
help.
is possible.
You've saved 2 careers today and allowed us to put this whole miserable affair behind us.
They are supposedly adding more mechanics to the game as well, although still not the barbarian and chanter mechanics I want them to have. What's up, Bio? How are you? What's your favorite song and why is it a complicated loader? I'm a big fan of the radio stations in this game. And I find it hard to let go of Protectorate, but the main Auntie's Choice song is probably my favorite song in this game. What's the problem? Is the main overhaul even been released yet? Nope. This is it's only behind you if you pay me and let Bardot go.
Of course. Debts left unpaid decays our character and all of anti-society. And this
You've been
tour affair
listening to
has
Free
come
Wireless?
close enough to doing
The
both
stations are
already.
amazing.
Regardless, it's nothing but ink in the ledger now. And speaking of ledgers, Bardot is free. And here's the balance for yours. Which means we're done.
Mm-hmm. Beautiful. In fact, let's go ahead and just switch.
They're omnivorous.
That
means everything's on the
It's Auntie's Choice.
You did it! You actually did it! I can't believe you could get it done. Thank you, thank you, thank you! I'm so glad to be out of that damn cage.
Not a problem. I'm glad I could help.
I wish I had bits for you, but I'm still in debt from this uniform and meals and the incarceration fee they charged me for being locked up. But
Good
I'm
Lord.
telling everyone what you did.
Beautiful. It only slightly makes up for what I've already lost, but hey. We will take it.
Really sticks in their claw.
All right, now.
My security team tells me we'll
Where
find out where the
is...
hammer claws
Oh,
on
you're
Eon
here.
Beach. Let's
Oh,
go
so you
close
know
the
what?
deal.
I guess we might as well come here and then go around.
Beach is empty.
And then we still got to get to the brothers.
Someone on my team.
Who knows how that works? Just check the roadmap again. Is listed as fall 2025. Wow, I should probably do a video about that. Asking like, hey, what's the holdup? What is the holdup?
What's that on the sand?
Just make sure. Yep, I'm looking at the right thing.
They can burrow! Underhanded rascals! Security team! Shoot them! How could you let anything that big?
Security team! Oh. Bonnie's left over there. Bonnie over there too. Oh, they must have killed it instead of me. No problem.
Gravel meat is fragrant and
all right.
The chemistricians
Back on the road, and whoa, we are surrounded by enemies. That's interesting. Where does that's the direction it's supposed to be going? So first, let's go here. Oh, is this another trench area? It is.
Fortificator at ready status.
Who's still around? There we go. There we go. You're down as well. No, no crawling up. Thank you.
I don't know about you, but I could use something a little more upbeat
right about now.
like this.
Ba-doom, ba-boom. Boop. Boop, boop. I don't remember this. Toss ball stick. Campaign hat. I don't remember. I don't think I remember coming here.
Recording with the intent of registering this most unusual sequence of events and securing their serial wave rights. Recently, we reckoned it'd be a hoot to hack a captured order terminal, use it to heckle them. Instead, we wound up chinwagging. And turns out we have much in common. They're bored, we're bored, and everyone got sick of trench living months ago. Next thing you know, we're getting together for brews and a wave of their knockoff sport, pitchball. And where there's booze and ball, there's
Knockoff sport. Hey. How much? Only 5? Okay. Nice. Are there a lot of science weapons? Yeah, I only saw like one if we're not counting the biomass weapons. There are a lot of science weapons, but you have to perform a special task to unlock them. You don't automatically just run across them. Oh, so wait, you got to the console, so that means you reached the end. Yeah, when you get that item that allows you to manipulate rifts, you got to go back to all of the old planets and use it on them. And each one of them has like special things inside of it. So it sounds like you missed all of that.
Time to earn my commission.
Best choice. Oh, snap.
Capacitor out.
Get it while it's energized.
I'll take it. Really? He still considers us to be in a fight? Why? Best choice. Who's the best choice? Who is firing at us? And where are
Capacitor
they?
deployed. Free energy if you can reach it.
All the way over
Stun
here?
weapon
You
ready,
serious? How are they drawing aggro from all the way over there? That's kind of wild. Well, that's the same. Yep. So you got to go back. Some of the science weapons are really, really freaking cool. And they brought some back from the original game, like the shrinking ray. Definitely a good time. What's up, Nemo? It's wild to me how the choice of game text games are still arguably the best. Vampire the Masquerade games since Bloodlines 1. You could definitely make that case, unfortunately. Maybe with the next game, it'll add a little bit more separation. What is over here? Whatever this is. And no, I'm not interested. Gonna buy Outer World 2 soon. It has pop up on sale. That's awesome, Frosty. I hope you enjoy it once you get to check it out. I've definitely had a great time with it. I feel like it's been a while since we did a full save, so let's go ahead and do that. Also wondering if we see a Metaphor expansion soon. The MMO used to be release an enhanced version about this time, but they promised since Persona 3 Remake that there will always be DLC now. Interesting. I would love to see some Metaphor DLC. I actually wanted to do a replay of that game. I think you could do like a new game plus or something, so that you can get all of the different archetypes or whatever that's in there. And yeah, I'd be all about it. What you come down here for, bro? You didn't see what happened to your homies?
Energy capacitor out. Energy is off the ground.
On the way. To the rescue. Right on scene.
Purification in progress. Locking them down.
Whoops. Good lord. This guy is no joke, apparently.
Capacitor unit away. Recharge before it discharges.
And we're good. Thank you. Y'all good? I did observation, science, and engineering build with 2 points of stealth, focus on weak point damage. Did you find that to be satisfying? And is observation a good skill to have from the standpoint of the stuff, the hidden stuff that you find? I had 0 observation, so I never picked up anything based on that, and I was always curious about the quality of the stuff that you get if you have high ranks in that skill. Beautiful. Beautiful. All right, so I assume the big guy that we dealt with was the true monster guarding the Papa, or whatever it's called, but I still don't know. Can I go up? Parasite free. All right, so first, let's engineer hat. Sure, I'll take that. You probably like Night Road, but the problem is it just wouldn't stream very well since it's just text. Yeah, I actually considered trying to stream some of those text-based masquerade games in the lead up to Bloodlines 2 and decided against it for exactly the reasons that you provided. I have no issue providing the voice acting for a game, but I feel like those narrative vampire games, it'd be just too much. It'd be a little too much of just watching somebody read for me to feel confident I was providing people with an experience they found to be entertaining. And so I decided against it, even though, frankly, I was totally down to give those games a whirl. Where is it? I'm confused. This has got to be the way, right? Or were we supposed to go around the other way? No, I doubt it. I know I did this before. This is odd. And yeah, it's so close too. I know I did this before. What am I getting wrong? I could do some jumping around, but jump where? I mean... Yeah, jumping is not what we're supposed to do. So maybe... You could have played that awful Werewolf the Apocalypse game. It's only $3 now. Yeah, I'm straight on that. I am straight on that. Does Tainted Grail get better? I played 10 hours and it's non-stop fetch quest and go there quest. I tried to do the main quest and they are making me make a freaking weapon and collect the stuff. I don't remember having an issue with Tainted Grail quest. But I would definitely say that I remember the beginning, the first area being the best part, and the second area being cool, and then the last area was annoying to me. But overall, I enjoyed Tainted Grail. I didn't walk away with bad feelings about it.
It's a pro.
There we go. That's definitely a good start. Y'all are shooting us up, huh?
Commander, throwing energy your way. Being able to use gadgets 24/7 is very useful. Very, very useful. Very, very useful. We're good. Looks like we're good. Okay. What am I looking at? Okay, that's the area we've already been to. So now we're gonna come up here. There's several werewolf visual novels that are pretty good. Oh, really? Heart of the Forest and Purgatory, they're both fun enough anyway. Werewolf as in World of Darkness novels, or just like focusing on a werewolf in general type novels?
Originally developed for secretive research laboratories for purposes we may only guess at, the Pan-Pharmacon 5 is now available to you. The
Mantisaur nest. Ha ha!
Step inside
So there's a specific place we needed to get to. So where was this? Here. There we go. I'm just going, heading straight in there. Lovely. Werewolf the Apocalypse. What is the difference between the visual novel games and the Telltale games? A lot. Visual novel. First and foremost, the visual novel games have no voice acting whatsoever. It's also you watch a static page and read the words. You don't move around, right? Like, and it's you don't. In fact, most of the time you don't even make decisions about what dialogue options are chosen. So you're literally reading a novel. You're reading a story that you don't really have control over, but it's still entertaining to watch the story, right? That's how a lot of them work. I don't know how specifically the Vampire the Masquerade options work, but those are just some of the major differences between that medium and what you see in a typical Telltale game. Try to raise hype for Yakuza 7. I am definitely down for Yakuza. Somebody else who's regularly in the chats, LT had spoke the praises of what was the name of that damn game? Hawaii, like Hawaii. Whatever it was called, that came out around the same time as Kingdom Come Deliverance. He spoke the praises of that game repeatedly. And it made me interested in the series, even though I've never played a Yakuza game before. So I'd be down. I'd absolutely be down. Whoa, I hear you, but I don't see you. All right. Whoops, I forgot to,
Energy capacitor out. Energy is up for grabs.
Whoa. I'm not doing all that much damage to you. I appreciate that. Here we go. We good? Seems like it. There we go. And you. Infinite Wealth. There we go. Yeah. Super fun. Yeah, that's what I've heard. Heard very good things about it. So, and I keep hearing that those games would be right up my alley. It's just only so much time in a day, right? Because I would have played that game, except it came out right around the time of Avowed. And of course, as a Pillars of Eternity fan, I had to play Avowed. And then it came out the same time as Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. And I had literally just got finished streaming Kingdom Come Deliverance 1. So there was no way I was going to miss out on that game. So it was just bad. It was strictly bad timing that I ended up not playing it.
Now, a catchy pitch for Auntie's products you simply can't live without.
Pirate Yakuza in Hawaii came this year. Problem is, you really need to play 7 before 8 because you won't understand the story without playing 8. So wait, 8 is one that is on the way. It hasn't come out yet?
That's the sound of me throwing caution to the wind. While the herd wait for permission, I see my opportunity and take it. I hand make my own luck. Don't follow the...
Armed and ready. Capacitor deployed. Free energy if you can reach it. Dwarfificator is charged. Consider self-preservation a priority.
Yeah, great. And this weapon just feels better to me than any other weapon I've come across. Ooh, I am running low on that ammo. And I'm running low on this ammo. I am running low on ammo all the way around. Yep. I got plenty of shotgun ammo at least, though. Beautiful. I could really use the option that makes weapons automatically reload when you switch to another weapon. That would actually help me out a lot. Yakuza 8 Infinite Wealth came out 2024. Got you. 8 is Hawaii. So wait, 8 is Hawaii. It's out. Is Infinite? Oh, so Infinite Wealth is the Hawaii one. Okay, okay, okay. Which one is 7? What's up, Vitamax? How are you? What is Yakuza 7 called? Dun, 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 dun. What is you all from? Good lord. Y'all were trying to do something and just got annihilated. Okay. That's it? That's it. Oh, whoops. I thought the lockbox was what I was looking for, but no, it's not. Where the heck is the thing that we're looking for? Is this the way I came from? No. Here we go. This is the way I need to go. Almost decent. Good lord. I don't remember if something's about to come out and try to get me. But perhaps there's some possibility we can just walk back out. Nope. Nope. Possibility whatsoever. Oh, good lord.
Someone call for a medic. Happy to help. Discreetly. Let's get you healed. Not feasible in my current state.
Actually, you don't care about that. Why am I getting poisoned by Zeranium so much? Who else is here? We good?
Thank you.
Sheesh. You're welcome. Yakuza 7 is just called Like a Dragon. Oh, okay. So it was called Yakuza in the West, but they transitioned in 8 to call him the series by its Japanese title, Like a Dragon. Got you, okay. Interesting. But yeah, I'm definitely down if it's not crazy again. Later on, I would have no problem. Is 7 considered to be just as good as 8? Anyone in chat have RPG Steam Deck recommendations? Like whether or not to get a Steam Deck or what game to play on Steam Deck?
Looks like a fight.
How did I get that wrong? Why did you turn that off? Stop that. Ooh, where? Thank you. There we go.
Vitals are in the red, Commander.
There we go.
Crafts back in business.
Did I get you? I screwed that up, didn't I? Oh well. Where are you? Lovely. Damn, I'm taking a lot of Zyranium poisoning. It's not a good look. We're good. All right, almost out of here. Might have one more fight along the way. Do you think Greedfall 2 will be good? It's so hard to tell.
Let me.
It seems like early access, I mean, it could be my imagination, but it just feels like early access is taking longer than what was expected. And so it's hard to know what that means and what impact it's having on the game. But I find it difficult to predict what's going to happen with that game because they're going in such a different direction than what the original Greedfall was doing, you know? And so it's really, I feel like it's kind of a hard game to place, to be honest with you. And even though I love Dragon Age Origins, and technically I'm all about a game that basically says, hey, we are trying to spin the block on releasing a game like Dragon Age Origins. I don't necessarily know if a Dragon Age Origins type of game is profitable right now, you know? And so I think it's going to be very, very interesting to see how this shakes out. I can't give you a prediction on that one, but I can tell you most certainly I'll play it. What game to play on the Steam Deck? If you haven't played Baldur's Gate 3 yet, they just did a major optimization on Steam Deck, and supposedly it's significantly better to play it on there now. You didn't play Greedfall 1 yet? Greedfall is definitely worth playing. What's up, Wolfheart? How are you, man? Did you stream it all today? Whoops, I shouldn't be going there yet. Should be going here first. And then I need to figure out what's going on with that building. From a story perspective, you like 7 better, but the gameplay of 8 is expanded. I do like the mini games of 7 better than 8 too, though. So essentially, both of them have their strengths, and you enjoy both of them. Man, yeah, I like what I experienced from Greedfall 2, but it seems like a ton of the OG fans were not too pleased. Exactly. And so the question becomes, have you attracted enough of the fans who like the change in order to convince them to try your game out? I don't know. It's hard to tell. And I will say, I felt like my content regarding Greedfall 2 underperformed compared to what I was expecting and what I was hoping for the game, which makes me feel like there's less interest because I didn't see the content popping off like across the board, you know? But then again, it's early access. There's not as many people who are into early access as there will be when the game fully releases. So maybe it's just a matter of folks are lying low until the game is fully all the way out there. Wolf, I can't remember. I thought you were a Pillars of Eternity fan. Did you see that Pillars of Eternity 1 is getting a turn-based update? Yeah, Zach, that might be the move for sure.
You've returned. I mean, we knew you'd return. We've been waiting. Did you bring the pupa for me?
I have.
Wonderful. Now the formation of our new Mantisaur regiment can begin in earnest.
No. You really don't want to do that.
Biologist Bradford, that is quite enough of...
Listen to me. The man is a charlatan, a fraud. And if you give him the specimen, it will be forever lost to his ignorance. And while it's not unique, it is difficult to acquire. The Mantisaur doesn't want it, nor can it ask him for it. Wentworth only knows it was there because I made the mistake of telling him it was almost a certainty. If you give it to him, it will be wasted. If you give it to me, the science I will perform will fuel biological weapon advancements currently only dreamed of.
Bradford, I am the commander of this base, and you will...
You are nothing but a bottom-ranked trooper who has lied his way to power. But your tongue betrays your grift.
That is enough. Me and the Mantisaur are one. Whether I speak or it speaks, it's all the same voice. And right now, we are both contemplating some frontline service for you. I will take the pupa now, if you please.
Wow. Might be time to play that one. Oh, you only play 2? You never checked out 1? Yeah, man, it might be time to circle around to it. It has partial voice acting, similar to Pathfinder. So not sure how much of it you'll be able to stomach, but I really, really love 2, but in some ways 1 is a better game. 2 is definitely the better game mechanically and from a production value standpoint, especially with the full voice acting, the vibrant colors, like a lot of that really pops. But Pillars 1 feels like the more unique world. It's got a much darker, grimy tone, and it also has some of the most well-written party members in gaming, which I didn't feel that way about Pillars 2. But definitely both games worth checking out for sure. If Pillars 3 comes out, would it be hurt by Game Pass? No, because there's a ton of people who would play it strictly on Steam. You're reading 40K Eisenhorn? I've got that Eisenhorn book and it's waiting for me to read it. I got to get through it for sure. I'm gonna have to jump in on the Dark Heresy hype. Come on with it, Wolf. Feel like I don't give Rogue Trader a proper chance. I don't know if you caught it, but Dark Heresy Alpha is coming out in mid-December. So as long as you bought either the collector's edition or the digital version of it, you'll have access to the alpha, and that could be a really nice start for sure. You're going to get Greedfall 1 then? Awesome. I trust your judgment. It's hard deciding what game to play when not all games function well or are good. Greedfall 1 felt very unique and it was popcorn fun. It also, however, didn't feel fully fleshed out. So I enjoyed it. I did not regret buying it at all, but I also didn't blame the people who were kind of mid on it and weren't really all in, which I think is also part of the issue with Greedfall 2. Most people felt like Greedfall 1 wasn't all that, but it was very creative and unique, right? But now Greedfall 2 is kind of abandoning what made Greedfall 1 unique and going with this Dragon Age Origins route. Again, I like the Dragon Age Origins route, so this will probably appeal to me. Not so sure that it's going to appeal to other people. And again, that could be contributing to the lack of hype. There's not the usual sequel hype that you would get from a ready-made audience, but still possibility in there. So we'll see how it all works out. Did the Starfinder content underperform? What do you mean, Akashima? Oh, my content regarding the Starfinder game? You know, it's kind of hard for me to say that. It didn't pop the way I wanted it to, but at the same time, we're talking about the beginning of a Kickstarter, right? So it's not even like the game is actually ready or out or, you know, like some part of it is playable. We're just talking about the Kickstarter of the game. And so it's hard to complain that your content about a Kickstarter game didn't pop. That being said, considering all the people on my channel who are really into Pathfinder, and considering that there's really no Pathfinder CRPG coming out, and so Starfinder, you know, other than Dragon's Demand, which a lot of people have been turned off of anyway because of the miniature figurines, and it might not be coming out for another 2 to 3 years. I felt like a Starfinder game, which isn't Pathfinder, but it's based around the same concepts. I thought that'd be a little bit more attractive to folks than what it actually turned out to be. But who knows? Regardless, I'm going to keep covering it. Like, there's sometimes where a game stops being, where a game clearly isn't catching all of my audience, and because of that I'm like, all right, fine, I'll just move on to something different. But Starfinder, I'm gonna, if only 2 people are watching those videos, I'm still gonna be covering it. Like, it just is what it is. Loved Greedfall 1, did not like what I saw for Greedfall 2, and that's despite loving Dragon Age Origins. Yep, there we go. What's going on, Lord Marwood? Yeah, there are some people who are just, it's not clicking with them. It's not clicking with them at all. And so hopefully that'll change by the time the game fully releases. What's up, Wine Guide? How are you, man? Exit is the best lore I've read since Forgotten Realms lore. Yeah, I haven't read any of those books yet, but people keep saying they're amazing. That's another one that I want to dive into more. You'll be one of those people. I appreciate it, Wine God. If nothing else, man, me and you. If nothing else. I mean, Dragon Age Origin style, I actually had no idea they were shifting that direction. Makes me more excited. Exactly. And see, that's what I'm saying. Like, the people who would be excited about it, are they hearing about the game, right? And are they hearing that that's the direction it's going? And will there be enough of them who hear that, for them to actually come out and purchase the game? We'll see. We'll see. Whatever the truth may be, you are clearly in charge. So here, take it.
Finally, Wojciech can begin breeding our new Mantisaur army.
It's hard to gauge the popularity in the tabletop too.
No one else predicted
Wow.
that? Really?
Wow, devour the baby.
What have you done? You stupid bug! You've ruined everything!
Hilarious.
Eyes up, troops! A mess of the bastards are coming from the east.
Did they follow those folks back from that nest?
I'll touch them. Restocking ammunition.
Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom.
Pack the unit away. Recharge before it discharges.
On the way.
To the rescue. Sight unseen. Out of sight and on the way.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Manana.
Capacitor out. Get it while it's energized.
Booyah!
I've had many missions I've never spoken about to anyone. This one will be for different reasons.
I don't know why, lady. It's all good. Damn, I really need to get some more ammo. I am running low. Take care, Wolf. Have a good night, dude.
Fine. Let us proceed.
This one reminds me of the morning we drove the
What up, Ian? I can't complain at all, man. How are you doing? Really hope the new Mass Effect game, Exodus Expanse game, will be good. Me too. I think it will be. I think if nothing else, if they're not good, at least they'll be interesting. I don't think either one of those games is going to be boring. Think there's any chance of that whatsoever. Wow, just completely wasted.
I can't believe that stupid Mantisaur ruined everything. Now we'll be back to the front lines on Paradise Island. Unless I can convince them I can speak with Crabbles.
Hilarious. Let's see. Nope, won't allow me to speak to him.
Oh, lovely. You again. I hope you realize that you contributed to that insanity. For all we know, it was murdering the pupa that caused the Manosaurs to attack.
Couldn't find the modified trooper again after I first met her, so she died after blowing up the Vox. Yes, you have a limited amount of time to recruit her, and if you don't recruit her in that time, she dies. The camera angle in Greedfall 2 wouldn't be isometric, right? Doesn't seem like too crazy of a change. It's hard to explain, but it's definitely a big change from Greedfall 1. It does not feel like Greedfall 1 combat at all, even though it's not turn-based, but no, it feels different. Big difference. I did a live stream of Greedfall 1 when the early access first started. You're welcome to check that out, Virgil, and give you some idea of what I'm saying. Yeah, Quintech, it seems like there's going to be something that's releases on N7 Day because they've already been announcing some new toys that are coming out, which usually doesn't happen. So we're going to get something. How substantial will that be? Who knows? Duga finally got, oh, you got the Black Geyser DLC. It's been really good. They chose a terrible release date for it. Like, absolutely terrible. I would have been all over it. But you can't drop in the middle of Bloodlines 2, Dispatch, and Outer Worlds 2, and figure you got to get people's attention. Like, that's insane. And now, right during the period where I probably would have tried to cover it, now Pillars is about to get this update. I'm going to be covering Pillars. So I'm going to try to get around to it, but who knows when that's going to happen. You're thinking about this all wrong. You just gained crucial behavioral data.
You actually make a good point. Not that it really matters now. Who knows what our superiors are gonna say about this bumblefuck. Now, if you'll excuse me, we've quite a mess to clean up.
You did get the Arbitrator Fund mission. Yeah, that mission is really cool. I like him. He's actually, from a mechanical standpoint, he's my favorite party member. He is such a great tank because he's heading out there with his hammer and just constantly messing things up. Works out very, very well. Okay, so I have a perk, but here's the thing. So I thought I got, what does Gunrunner do again? You can now fire, I can fire while running, but I cannot reload while running. And it does reduce the spread, so all the way around this is helpful and good. All right, fine. I'm using a lot of shock weapons right now. It kind of probably makes sense for me to pick up Electrotherapist, especially since I don't have anything for Cold-Blooded yet. Oh, I still haven't gotten Ninja though. Ninja would make me a little bit more formidable, but honestly, I feel pretty formidable right now, to be completely honest, so I'm not worried about it. Pickpocket, plus 10% sneak attack damage per lockpick skill. That's actually kind of crazy. Xyranium, Electrotherapist. Mr. Toxic, what's up, dude? Appreciate you following me on Twitch, man. So we're just fine with Mr. Podcast. So fine with me. Good to see you, dude. I could get this, but long term, I don't plan to use shock, so I'm not going to worry about that right now. This is medical connoisseur, nature's friend. Yeah, I don't care about any of that. Hungry Guns isn't bad, but still no. 50% weapon range could be good, but Oh, that's right. I could get Crabble Rancher, which would increase my range damage and crit chance. That's helpful. But I think I'm gonna get Ninja, to be honest with. No, you know, I'm gonna go with Crabble Rancher. I'm gonna go with Crabble Rancher and take that. All right. Oh, you finished the game Sunday? Been playing this since the 24th. Nice. How did you like it overall? Oh, this is not ammo. Okay. And I'm pretty sure you don't sell ammo either. What is this? Report back to Dunbar. All right. How many additional perks have you found? What do you mean? I only had 3 on my first playthrough, even rare than flaws it seems. Do you mean like perks that you get for just things that you do? Is that what you mean?
You're tuned to wireless free Arcadia.
Please tell me there's a damn good reason you're back.
There is. I'll take care of Wilczek's personnel issue. Now it's time to send my message.
Well, I suppose it can't reflect badly on me to simply report the facts.
You're using a lot of shock weapons. Why not improve the shock ability? Because I plan to get rid of all of them.
Right, I'll send
Long term, I'm going to use Frost. I sorted out the murder at Fort Endurance, so there's no need to send a doctor.
Wonderful. I do love a subordinate that can honor their obligations and make me look good. And if you need me, I've got lots left to attend to. But do come back if you can be of any further use to me.
Nice. Tell the Hobbit you smooth things over with Auntie's choice. Sure, why not? Oh, there's something else over there. Oh, that's right. Taxidermist. And wasn't there? I swear it must be over here. There's another taxidermist related thing over here too. You know what? Here, we're gonna come back over here and deal with this stuff. Better than the first one, felt more in depth. My complaint would be the skills and perks felt very wide and confusing. See, I like the changes with skills and perks because I felt like it made each perk feel very, very consequential. Like there was no question it was important to pick the right thing. Oops, I forgot. The reason why I wanted to come back here was because I'm out of ammo. And so no, I can't go over there yet. You can romance a box of Purple Crunch. I definitely did not do that. Wow. I've only found one so far, and that was the art collector one you get from the murals in the train station. Yeah, I didn't complete those. And I didn't complete the one where you got to collect the comic books either. So yeah, maybe those are the perks that I'm missing out on.
Any luck with the Sprat hunt?
Got the Sprat corpses for you.
Decent quality, all things considered. Frankie's work is second to none. You can tell
Definitely
a good
did,
doctor
but
I'll
at the
be
same
around
time,
shortly.
you
Armed
couldn't
with
get certain
needle and
perks
thread,
if you don't level a
calipers,
certain
and
skill.
my finest jar of
it's
glass
true.
eyes.
It's true. Here's hoping you won't need the eyes.
Not to worry, they're perfectly lifelike. Be seeing you, Agent.
All right. All right, we got a taxidermist. That's a good start. And this is the bounty, right? We should be able to submit the bounty here.
Is the first among equals.
Turn in. Bam, bam. Unknown? Oh, I'm unknown with the order. Okay. Right there. Yep. I'm not gonna be able to do that this playthrough. Oh, what skill points are available? Oh, I never got any hacking, and I feel like I really should, but I also remember there are a couple of times where I felt like lockpicking was on the brink. So yeah, I'm not gonna worry about it. I'm not gonna worry about hacking right now. I'll get it towards the end.
It will process all.
Oh, I keep forgetting I can make ammo as well. So let's craft some first. That helps. And then what is it? It's the shock rounds here. We also use shells. And then, oh, we can't make the round. Oh, here we go. I was about to say shock rod. Here we go. Here we go. Beautiful. All right, you got full round. Just a whole lot. I missed a whole lot of content on Paradise Island. What's up, Braden? I find observation is kind of nice, but also hit and miss. Yeah, I got the feeling I wouldn't really need it. While the other scales, you always know you are missing stuff with it. Right, right. See, that's exactly why I was like, I ain't worried about it. I ain't worried about it at all.
Have you beheld that new rifle up at the monastery? The Oracle?
The one Wiley designed,
Oracle.
right? Using the tracking app?
Administrator Agarwal tells me you played
What's
a
up,
pivotal
Mr. Perfect?
role in
Appreciate
persuading
you
the
following me over on
refugees to
Twitch,
abandon
dude.
their petition to move
What's
into the
up, kid?
exclusion zone.
How are you?
Well done. Anything
Hope
I
you
can
hold
do
up
to
well.
assist you?
Lockpicking, hacking, and engineering seem to gatekeep most of the physical spaces. Speech is kind of unmatched at how much it helps with dialogue, though. Yep. Brawny can be used as a replacement for engineering. And keep that in mind, though. But there's no replacement for lockpicking and hacking. You know, unless sometimes you can find a key, but a lot of times you can't. And with hacking, just forget about it. We'll say this game had 3 good replay value. What's up, Barker? Was on the 3rd planet and just restarted because I feel I could do a tighter build and nothing feels like a chore. Oh, you found hidden rooms. Oh, wow. That's interesting. Also, some quests are a lot easier. Why does observation make quests easier? about those things I was working on.
What have you discovered?
I went to Outpost Opportunity and smoothed things over with Auntie's Choice.
Oh, you've lessened the load on my mind considerably. And you have the Order's gratitude. Any other updates?
Oh, you're 3 classes into sewing? How do you like it, kid? Do you feel like you're close to getting another interview? Or you still just throwing out the hooks for now? It's like it's a great role-playing game overall. I think so, Pace. I've definitely enjoyed it. Whoa, did I? Oh, yeah, no, I didn't need to bribe him. Bribing him does not interest me. All right. Observation feels rewarding. How do you normally find the agent's secret room? I don't know what agent's secret room, what you mean when you say agent's secret room. I see enemies up here. And, oh, that's that one trapped enemy, right? Yeah, so I'm not worried about you. So, here, yep.
We represent an amalgamated collection of dozens of different companies, making everything from bandages and salves.
See, they're trying to say that it's multiple enemies on my right side, but I know it's just that guy who got trapped in there. Oh, here we go. Body found. Well, it is what it is.
Perhaps I should peruse Malkin's immutable mathematics again. Something of real.
That is what I call a stubborn clog in the old pipes.
Yep, first time.
You're gonna have to hold it in, friend. Privy's out of order. Never fear.
No calls yet.
I'll get
Seems
that
to be
clog
happening a
moving
lot
soon
to a lot of
enough.
people everywhere.
They don't call me the pipe
I
doctor for
100%
nothing.
agree. It's tough out there, man. It's tough out there. Yeah, I'm probably going to be out I'll be out looking for a job next August, and I'm not looking forward to it. The agent. Oh, in the Vox. There's a key you find in a candy wrapper, and then you plug it into the computer, and the secret room opens. I find it. Still about where I expect to be with only 3 classes sewing. I stupidly sewed my first pattern all the way around today. No idea I was supposed to get in the bottoms with every hole sewn shut. So are you enjoying this so far? Is it what you expected, Kit? They need extra medical help in Matriarch's Mercy. Pipe doctor's probably close enough.
You mean
observation just reveals
to
it?
Practice real medicine on real people? Why, this is the greatest day of my life. The human gut is the most compact and efficient sewer system ever. A plumber's dream. My dream. But don't get me wrong, it would be an honor. I'm just not sure that I'm ready for that kind of challenge.
You'll be in good company. I've also hired a taxidermist.
What kind of preposterous medical facility are you running? Very well. Sometimes it takes a plumber to do a doctor's job. If Matriarch's Mercy cries out in need, then the pipe doctor will answer.
What's up, Silver? How are you?
See you there, friend.
Nice. There's a third doctor I'm supposed to get, right? He's gonna recruit the plumber. Oh, okay, so no, that's it. Silver! Yeah, you did it again. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate it, dude. All right. I could have gotten this done before I headed back over there, but it's all right. Love you, though. Who are you? Order doctor.
I've been tasked with only treating enlisted personnel.
All right, then. That's the way you feel about it. Wait, there is something over here.
Broadcasting for straight shooters across Arcadia. This is wireless free Arcadia.
They say there's an enemy out here.
Auntie's Choice values its employees.
I love the humor of Outer Worlds. Me too.
Human capital. Without you,
Learn to read patterns and sew appropriately. I've also watched a couple of videos. Nice, okay. You got the pipe doctor without speech? Yeah, if you've already got the taxidermist, you don't need to pass the speech check. Damn, that was a little harder than I feel like it should have been. Oh, that's right, you gotta hit him in the back. I kept aiming for the head. That was the problem. I'm like, hold on. Feel like I should be doing a little bit extra damage than that. Why are you not letting me shoot? Thank you. Just want to shoot. And they said there's one more enemy. Oh. Here, hold on. The material is different from other fabrics since it's so thick. What are you? Ooh. What road are they referring to? Apparently I have enemies up here. I already just went in there. What are you pointing to here? What is this?
I believe I've observed you in these trenches before. You were aware this is a war zone, correct?
Nah, but now that you mention it, I appreciate you looking out. Okay. What's around here? Coming up there. Okay, fine. Observation was nice since since it let me see all the tripwires and mines. Ooh, I could definitely see that being useful. That would absolutely be useful. This is not bringing me to... Oh, that's up there. That's not down here. Okay. Okay, so there's nothing I can do about that. And all of that is found already. Here, let's go up over there and then we can circle back over here. Couldn't disarm them though. Yeah. I would like to do an explosives run at some point and just run past the mines because I've got so much damage reduction from it. Here. What is this? Door. Anybody in here? Doesn't look like it. Not really, at least.
Promotion. Yes, I have earned it, haven't I?
Keep dreaming, buddy. Keep dreaming. Got you. All right, what's over there? Zipper's easier than you think. Nice. Now, Crystal, the IRPG streamer, has been expanding her custom clothes on Etsy. Might be some worthwhile knowledge to grind from her team. That's an area, honestly, that I'd like to invest a lot more into. Like my merch store, I want to completely redo it, but everything is a matter of time. Like, I really want more designs and to change the layout of the store because I don't like it. But again, every single thing you want to do, you got to consider where's that time going to come from. Have I looked at you? I have not. I've been here before though, right? Yeah, I remember that. I've been here before. And 50% better, like 50% better. What's up, King? I've enjoyed it. It's definitely not a game for everybody, but I've definitely enjoyed The Outer Worlds 2. But I don't blame people who say it looks like Borderlands to them. Oh, right. This is the lift to get up to that city area that we've already, that wouldn't been through, right?
Gone stale, Aster. We can't exactly skip drive you back home, so you're demoted to assistant VP.
Can't say I was expecting to see anyone else in these parts for a... Hello, friend. Welcome to the most beautiful half-built landing
platform. Oh, you enjoyed Tyranny?
On all of Dorado.
That's awesome, dude. Glad you've been enjoying it. What's beautiful about a half-built landing pad?
Simple, friend. You see any sergeants barking orders? Any of those spidery crystal critters lurking in the rocks? Any order forces storming the area?
None at all.
No, you do not.
Nope.
The perfect blend of just close enough to the base to be safe.
Oh, you really
but
like
not
it, kid?
Close enough for
That's
any
nice,
officers
dude.
to get nosy.
That's
And
awesome, man.
I still get paid the same as if I was a frontliner.
I enjoyed the Spacer's Choice version of Outer Worlds, but I never played the DLC. I heard the DLC is amazing, but awful far from the mess hall. You sound a little dry.
You've got me there. I sure could use a bottle of zero-G brew if you have one.
Why? I didn't have any medical skill in my first run, so I never got this. Give zero-G brew. Yeah, I've got a bottle I don't mind parting with.
Thanks, friend. You're a lifesaver.
Sounds like easy bits. What happened when they resumed construction, though?
Ah, there's the real beauty of it. They won't. The Order's anti-air guns are a damn sight better than we expected.
That we have all seen
There's
this
no reason
game
to finish the
before.
landing pad on account of nothing can land. Command won't go back to building it until the war is won. Then I'm in no danger of being shot anyways. Maybe I'll even get a promotion for doing such a good job keeping this place safe.
Nice. Looking forward to hearing your perspective on the DLC, kid. Yeah, Wine Guy, I don't think it does anything like crazy unique, but I have enjoyed it immensely. The Order's anti-air guns really giving you that many problems?
Oh, no doubt about it, friend. They've been blasting our landing craft out of the sky right, left, and center. I can't even imagine the total cost of it all. But as long as my bits keep rolling in, why should I care? Someone else is getting demoted for that, not me. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got to get back to my favorite pastime, doing absolutely nothing and getting paid for it.
Nice. And what a nice pastime it is, sir. Oh, rockets. Yep, that's the lift going to this city. There we go. All right, so got all that. We'll take this off. And now let's come down over here, and doesn't matter which one we use, so we'll go here. It's fun for sure. Yeah, I've really enjoyed my time with it. Really enjoyed my time. I agree. It's not like crazy awesome. It doesn't do anything super wild, but I think it's very solid. And I enjoyed this a lot more than I enjoyed Avowed. So it was nice to see Obsidian do something that most people seem to have good things to say about, you know? After all the trash that was talked when it came to... Where am I? I was about to say, oh, that's where the Zyrane is coming from. Huh. Whoa! Oh, crap, I didn't realize it was up there, too. Ah, dog it. Yeah, maximum poison is fatal. No problem. Wish there was turn brain off game for me, but it isn't. This game has a lower replayability for me than others just because it's a time and brain sink. You prefer games that you don't really have to think about? What's your favorite game that you felt like you didn't have to think about at all? Do you prefer real-time with pause or turn-based? I prefer turn-based, but I'll play either one. Like one of my favorite series all time is Pillars of Eternity. Both of those games I did real-time with pause, but I'm definitely looking forward to experiencing them again as turn-based games when the update comes out. I didn't realize if you get poisoned with Zyranium poison, they won't let you use your trauma kit. That's good to keep in mind as well. So, okay, I guess I came a little bit too close to the cloud. Let me make sure I'm on the shield. I don't know if I ever went in here before.
4 years since this war began. Can't rightly recall. It's a struggle to keep track with the constant threat of bullets ventilating your brain pan. Had another run-in with those brigands. Caught us unawares while out on patrol. The Order is hard enough to contend with. Now we got them too. It's enough to make a man weep. How many good soldiers have we lost out in those wall-forsaken wastes? Every time we send a patrol out, we count ourselves lucky if even half of them come back. And now, it's my squad's turn. Chances are this will be the last you'll ever hear of me. Tell my wife that, law help me. Just tell her I love her.
Appreciate games that are deep, heavy games, but the replayabilities are really low. Got you.
Oh, freelancer. I didn't know we hired any, but I'm glad to have you, especially after that last attack.
Helping out with attacks is my purpose. Anybody in here? You are in here. Ooh. Am I detected? I am not. All right. Like, I appreciate, good Lord. I appreciate games that are deep, heavy games, replayability as well. So like Veilguard and Bloodlines 2 are more replayable for me because I can turn my brain off, but I still have an okay story. Interesting. I don't care. Keeps doing that. I don't care whether or not a game rather requires a lot from me mentally or not. I just care about whether or not it has a good story, a story that I enjoy. And if I enjoy the story, then everything else is kind of forgivable. Story and dialogue, really. And I strongly prefer, in fact, party-based games.
A cost-effective method for cleaning up the Zeraniums.
Ooh, that's showing up in red. I wonder if that means they won't like it if I open this up.
Stop that scrounging around. You know I got eyes on you, right?
Yes, it does. Oh, wow.
You ain't doing what I think you're doing, right? You really did just crack that door right in front of my lamps. Fortunately for you, I got very specific orders to stop anyone from stealing. So just don't do that.
Steel Designator air-cooled machine gun. Barrel can become very hot. Allow to cool between periods of sustained fire. Tell enemies to be patient. Tell enemies to be patient.
The act like an amateur. Give that back, or my records show you have.
Commander, if you'd like to have me handled, we've got the executive blessing.
No, ma'am, never.
That's probably.
All right. Well, that's enough of that. Want to check out that one or two? Yeah, Avowed is definitely worth checking out. Are solid and close to great, but they lack the extra sauce the other games have. But my favorite Obsidian game post New Vegas is Alpha Protocol. Yeah, I never played Alpha Protocol, but I kept hearing about it.
Outpost opportunity. It's to the south, and a bit to the southeast and southwest. Just sort of all over the place.
Oh. So wait a minute. Damn. All right, that went down super fast. So yeah, I'm just not meant to be in that area. Oh well. What is this? Invest. Oh, this is where the in-ray is. No problem. Alpha Protocol is amazing. Haven't played that in years. Yeah, I heard it's a really, really good time, but I never got the opportunity to play it. So
present an opportunity, not a calamity. Once someone irons out their reality downside, we'll be left with nothing but upside. I have full confidence that our lab coats in experience.
yeah, spy. It's a RPG where you play as a spy, and supposedly it's really, really cool. But it also was very buggy and had issues, and that's why it's mentioned that it needs a remake.
Seriously, think of it. That's your job, VPs.
I don't know if it ever actually got to the point that it was considered like stable. But people who played it definitely reported a lot of issues.
Always makes me pretend I have the sun in my eyes. The following is a special
Where am I? Oh, did I already? Okay, yeah, I already searched through all that. Hold on, I didn't get to the tip apparently. Anything over here? No, doesn't seem like it. All right. Who's over here?
Think the cult's signaling that we ain't welcome here. But I ain't too keen on heeding signs.
Cowards! You'll never have bested me without subterfuge! Unhand me, and I'll show you how a true acolyte fights!
Corpificator is charged.
There you go.
Back in business.
To the rescue! Sight unseen!
You've suffered extensive damage, Commander. They've been numbed. Corpification in progress. Reviving me.
Mass Effect meets James Bond. That's how you would describe Alpha Protocol? That's kind of crazy.
A revolutionary corporate guide with a fresh so shortly you and I will all get rich.
We're good. Sheesh. All right. Bang on Outer Worlds 2, we get a 7.5 out of 10 from you. Nice. What could Obsidian have done to get the game to a 10 for you? What's up, Mark? Have you decided which game you will be focusing on next after this? Obsidian just announced they're going to provide a turn-based update to Pillars of Eternity 1. So that's probably what I'm going to be focused on next. And that'll be until mid-December, most likely. And then when Dark Heresy comes out, that'll absolutely be the game that I'm focusing on. Why would you say considered controversial? You skip the bucket this playthrough. It helped with klepto a bit. Not enough, but a bit. Oh, I don't know. Somebody else mentioned that. I don't remember if I got the bucket. But why would the bucket help with klepto? I might have missed the bucket. Yeah, somehow I missed the bucket. But I swear I remembered picking it up, actually. Weak spot, yeah, that's not it. That's the bomb one. Malpractice, yeah. Yeah, I must have missed getting it. The bucket is super cool. I definitely picked it up my first playthrough. But I never ever used it. Alpha Protocol is part of the GOG preservation program, so it has remained playable at least. Interesting. I might check it out at some point just to see what the hype is about. Because again, a lot of people have told me that it's amazing.
There's no such thing.
Okay. Got all that. Nothing there. This is a mod. I don't need a mod right now. Anything over here? No.
Plus all the news that's fit for listening. This is Wireless Free Arcadia.
Makes you invisible when you stand still. But
That certainly painted a picture, dear. Bit illogical, hardly persuasive, but good energy. Last time I heard someone in this much distress, they downed a whole bottle of liftoff on a dare. He's done for.
Oh, I see. So, well, but the problem is klepto triggers so quickly that it would trigger before that invisible would be engaged. So I still don't think it would really help you. Because frankly, klepto can trigger. You have no control over when klepto triggers. So while you're walking around, your camera might just all of a sudden wave over something and bam, you pick it up. You know?
Now on to other things. Now for something a little different.
Well, you've been balls deep in this game all weekend. What's up, read a book? That's an awesome name. Loving the hell out of it. That's awesome, dude. Come back later to avoid spoilers. No problem. I don't blame you at all, but I'm glad you're having a good time, man. Take care.
Let me out!
Toxicity. Requirements not read. Hack.
I'm
All
here
right.
at the behest of the assaulted leader. You betrayed the glorious dawn.
You have betrayed the glorious dawn.
Architect's balls! That was some fine killing! Would have preferred you'd left one or two of those traitorous miscreants for me to sharpen my blade on, but no matter. Serves me right, trying to help those sorely lacking in the gray matter. But they rightly paid for their transgression. Betraying someone sent by the exalted leader of the glorious dawn herself warrants a painful death. Name's Azza. You are?
I wonder if having the bucket makes it easier to trigger sneak attack damage in combat. Like if your party members are shooting someone and then you just stand still and go invisible, will they still know you're there? Or can you just wait for the invisibility and then trigger it again? Because now that I'm thinking about it, if that's the case, the bucket might be insane on sniper builds that are built around sneak attack damage, where you let your party members get closer and you stay crouched way far back and you just let off one shot, you know, in a same position and never move. That could potentially be really, really insane. So that would annoy me. Wait, I know this one. I'm someone who struggles with their limited capabilities.
No need for such false modesty. If you hadn't come along, I may have been done for.
Any idea why they betrayed you?
None whatsoever. All I know is that they were planning on killing me by filling my room with Zeranium gas. I was here to help them scavenge for old order technology to further investigate the wonder of the rifts.
That's right. The bucket makes it harder to see, so you probably don't want to use it on a regular basis in combat. I forgot about that. Everything is a give and take. A give and take. It's just right for me. I think a more direct skill perk system, so you're not feeling like you missed out on something. Also could have did customization for companions. Oh yeah, the companions are definitely streamlined more. I'm curious about this glorious dawn you mentioned before.
We are simply a group of enlightened individuals seeking to spread the truth of the rifts, despite our persecution by those who seek to keep the masses aimless and distraught.
And that truth would be...
The rifts only seem destructive because we are looking at them from the point of view of imperfect, mortal bodies. To be deconstructed by a rift is to be reborn in perfection.
You really believe that the rifts are some gateway to paradise?
The rifts are a device of the architect to hasten humankind's perfection. They reduce whatever comes into contact with them to mathematically perfect information. We are nothing but that information, but we cannot see that because we exist in a chaotic and disordered reality. The universe is decaying, and our efforts to manage it are futile. The rifts are a perfectly ordered phase of existence. No chaos, no striving, no suffering.
I have not jumped into a rift yet.
With the architect themselves.
Not this playthrough.
Yes. The rift's existence is an anomaly, nothing more. Their existence begs for correction.
I see no need to respond to such heresy. You are obviously ill-informed.
So the rift is an achievement. I have to get that because I did on my first playthrough, but achievements were not available during my first playthrough. What's your next move now that you exacted your revenge?
I have similar business at the N-Ray range. These fools were only part of the contingent that betrayed me. I aim to see them pay the same price, though maybe with more disemboweling. I could use your help there, and I'm sure my particular talents could be of service to you. If you'd deign to take me on, of course.
Sure. What could possibly go wrong?
Nothing that will live to regret. But it seems like you've already a full contingent with you.
Inez, how about you head back to the Incognito for a while?
Really, Commander? You're swapping me out for her?
Hey.
All right. When you need someone you can actually trust, you know where to find me.
Well, what are we waiting for? Let's go kill us some traitors.
By all means. Anything interesting in this room with you? Nothing crazy. So for those who haven't played this game yet, the advantage of having what's her name? Aza? Yeah, Aza on your squad. She is the only party member you get who can use her ability twice. So, ooh, look at that. Death sentence. What is this? Rate of fire 1. Destruction by Dawn's hand. The non-believers will live only long enough to see their impending deaths. There's a doom counter. I'm not actually going to use this, but I am curious. Hitting a weak spot puts a doom counter on the target. When the counter expires, the target takes extreme damage. Very nice, very nice. Oh, wait. I didn't even realize I got another shotgun. Fires a single heavy damage projectile. Great against armor. Oh, as opposed to the spray type of weapons that the shotguns usually are. And I'm using just a regular trench shotgun, 26 times 8. That seems kind of better than this, to be honest with you. But I'm almost wondering if there's some aspect of this that I'm missing. So let me try it out. How do you feel about games where you play as a character who dies at the end? Like Final Fantasy X or so. Final Fantasy X is one of my all-time favorite games for sure. I feel like it can work well. So I am not automatically against it. I don't like it when it's gotta feel earned that this happened, for lack of a better way to say it. Like, I don't like it if it feels like they were trying to be like edgy or get an emotional trigger from the player that wasn't earned by what happened in the story. I'm trying to think of a game where everybody dies in the end and it didn't feel right, but I can't really. Can't right now. What's our ability? Also, can you tell what weak points are? I've never really figured that out. You can use the in-ray scanner during combat and it'll identify weak points for you. Otherwise, I've already played this game before, so I already know, like, spiders you got to hit in the back. Robots, I think you got to hit, like, I think it might be the center for, like, the big ones. Humans you want to hit in the head. Gum is meaty. Few perks make them glow, I think. Right. I do like the mechanical feel of the guns in this. Mm-hmm. You all right?
No, I'm really not. There was uranium on my hands when I came in here, and now it's... Why didn't I wash them first?
I suppose that's why folks usually wear gloves when they play with this stuff.
Thanks for the preposterously laden vice. How about you leave me to endure my pulpy penury in peace?
Or I could use one of my inhalers to fight some of the noxious effects you're suffering.
Even though you are compelled to? Well, that's a notion I've never...
I've got a much better way to end his suffering. Permanently.
What? No, that's not... Someone help me!
Bastard. I don't know if I like this shotgun. I don't think I do, but we'll see. Oh, you know what? That's what I need. I need to be able to mod it. Cleo's Hunt. Sawed-off shotgun. Enables firing while sliding mines to increase recoil spread and movement speed while aiming down. That's all it does. Whereas air-cooled machine gun designator. Where's the one I was using? I was not using this corrosive one. Designated triple incendiary shock. Is that the problem? Shock machine gun, scope shock machine gun, rookie's reward. Oh, I haven't been using that at all. Maybe that's what I'll do next time. The SMG. Shock barrel. Yeah, that's what I want to change the damage on this, but they probably don't let you do that. Neverwinter, I remember you had I did not like that in. Oh, there we go. That's a great example of, hey, everybody dies in the end. Not feeling it. Not feeling it. Not a fan at all. Felt completely unearned. Completely unearned. Somebody asked, what is her ability? Aza uses her wrist-mounted explosive gadget, firing an explosive charge in a cone toward the location. Enemies hit take heavy physical damage and are staggered. Very nice. She also has a trait, a chaotic purpose, which allows her companion ability to charge faster than other companions, and she can hold two of them at once and hidden in plain sight. When she's in the party, factions with neutral or higher reputation need a higher bounty before they consider you an outlaw and pursue you for crimes. All very, very nice. All right, now she's got two perks. Every third melee attack by Aza will automatically inflict stagger and deal bonus damage. That's interesting. Aza chooses discretion over aggression and attempts to flank weaker targets in combat. No, aggression. The explosion caused by Aza's companion ability covers a larger area, allowing it to hit more enemies. That sounds right. After using her companion ability, Aza deals bonus damage for a duration. No, make the ability more powerful. And there we go. Yeah, everyone dies for no reason. Exactly. Final Fantasy X is great. Undone in the sequel, then Undone again in the novel. I never played the novel. I never read, rather, the novel. I did play the sequel, which was kind of a Felt very odd to play that game because it was so girly. By far the most feminine gaming experience I've ever had. And yet I did kind of still enjoy it. It was still an enjoyable game. Not something I would play over and over again, mind you, but enjoyable nonetheless. And I wouldn't say it felt undone in the sequel. I mean, obviously it's undone from the standpoint of they allowed him to come back, but you had to earn, you had to do a hell of a lot of work to get him to come back. Like, I think you had to, like, what, 100% it or something? That was no joke. That was no freaking joke at all. Oh, now we're finally here. That's interesting. Interest rates are low. Would you let your daughter play FF10 to 110%? That would be a perfect game for my daughter. Perfect, perfect, perfect.
Weapon prime.
Yeah, I don't like this shotgun. It does not feel. It doesn't feel all that great. Wait, is it like firing twice? What is happening?
Stun weapon ready,
Didn't mean to do that, but okay. Oh, here, hold on. Let's use old girls.
All on the wrist.
Yeah, she just did her ability. That definitely helped.
Recharge for mayhem.
Damn. Almost died. Thank you. Shotguns do more damage right up close. This is true. But I still feel like this one is doing way less damage than what I was getting before. How am I supposed to get to this little colony? It doesn't seem like I'm doing it from here.
Remember, dress for the job you have. And just to show there's no position too microscopic.
Dress for the job you have. Okay, this is the way in.
For a job not well done. The only airlocks fit for trash disposal are those far from my office. Nothing ruins a view like a constellation of Sisty Bits bags. Now you're the assistant to the assistant. And that's enough negative reinforcement for now. Until next time, do your jobs
It's
like
enough negative reinforcement.
watching over your shoulder. Because
Who's that? Justin Bridge. I feel like that's a name I should recognize. Shotgun is more so meant for enemies with heavy armor. I agree, which is why I'm going to get rid of it. Getting to that colony was a pain for you? Uh-oh. Hopefully it's not a pain for me. We'll see, though. Nah, I think it's right up here. But yeah, if you were trying to get to it from the other side, that's one thing I don't like about this game. For all the freedom it provides, I think its pathfinding is very limited. It doesn't really allow you to just go out and figure out your own way to get certain areas. There's pretty clearly a specific way you're supposed to get to certain paths, and that can be annoying. Oh, whoops, maybe this ain't the colony. Oh, well. Did I hear a bunch of laughing? Who's doing all that damn laughing? Come on and get your brains blown out. What is that? What in the hell?
Unless I'm wrong, and that rarely, if ever, happens, we're being observed.
No problem. They can observe all they like, as long as they keep the hands where I can see them. Don't make me have to shoot you. All right, now. Here we go, and bam. There isn't really any pathfinding, exactly. I don't think I've seen a planet in this game yet that I've disliked. Yeah, I don't dislike the planets themselves, but definitely concur. It's not a
Look sharp, it's a fight.
figure out your own way type of situation. How did that miss? Come on, man. I barely shot with it. Come on, man. It shouldn't take that long. Let's go. I like this planet a lot more than Paradise. You didn't like Paradise, Wine Guy? Infamous 2. I never played Infamous 2. How the editing felt terrible. Interesting. Uh-oh. So wait, I can go either way?
Look sharp, it's a fight.
Energy your way.
What is going on? Oh, there we go. Beautiful. Oh, so there are 2 paths to get in here. Is that it? Looks like it. Okay. 2 paths to get in here, and then there's the inner path. Don't understand the point of this area. Isn't there a quest we're supposed to do here? I'll see you in a minute. So let's see. We came from back there, right? And so here's where we're supposed to go.
Look sharp.
Whoops. That's not what I meant. That's the process stuff. There we go.
Swine.
There you go. Boo-boo. To the spot, you think? There's a spot that seems similar. It's just a giant circle dead end. Oh. For some reason, it feels like I'm picking up a lot more engineer hats than I ever did in my first playthrough. And I have no idea why. I swear there's something you're supposed to do over here, but I must not have the quest. I swear back over here there was supposed to be something. Maybe this is the spot you were thinking of, Wine Guy. The only competition for everyone nice to is Mass Effect 3 pre-director's cut. That was rough. That was definitely rough. But you didn't die in that ending. It was just terrible in general. It was just awful in general. Oh, hey, just realized. Really? Why am I not getting a... Wow. I'm not getting a rift anomaly thingamajig. All right. There's a spot under a giant structure near the start of the planet. Saw someone pick for Nana Man, and they put him in prison together, and the area of completion is at like 89%. So he's good with Prism? That's interesting, because what's his name is also good with Prism. You can't close the rifts, but you can manipulate the rifts. Basically, you could temporarily open them. You never did anything with him, Wine Guy? I highly recommend you you circle back and do that, sir. I don't understand how I get to you all. So wait, it's supposed to be around here? How do I get over there? I don't understand. He's good with anybody? Nice. Oh, that's right, because his stats are like crazy high, right?
And how? Okay, back to business. Thank you
so wait, we're here.
To the one wireless station in Arcadia that
And then, okay, to the right.
what to buy.
His stats are crazy, but he has a chance to literally fly away because he thought he saw Blonde Blazer. Well, I think he only does that the first time, right? I think the first time you use him, he'll fly away thinking he saw her, but then after that, it doesn't happen again, right? Or is there a chance that it'll happen on other times as well? Yeah, I came down here, but I'm confused. Yep, nope, keep running. He's annoying to deal with. I'm still interested to find out what happens with, what sort of reactivity is there with him if you have a relationship with Blonde Blazer, which is why I chose him for my run. But I'm also doing a second run where I'm going with Waterboy. Waterboy so far is unimpressive to me, but maybe that'll change over time. Right, up there is one I want to get to, but I guess I think you have to go the other way around. I just left here, but I think you actually have to come up from up here. Let's see. He gets to objectives fast. Oh yeah, that too. If you, yeah, I know, Wine God, I experienced that. Tobacco. Oh, maybe. Can you make that jump? Nope. That's not happening. Yeah, it was very funny for sure.
Overbearing tyrannical regimes like the Protectorate
You have to cross the bridge in the trenches. Yeah, I'm not trying to get to the Arbiter. Well, actually, hold on. I guess this part is the Arbiter, right? Maybe that is true. You know, I think I have to come from the other side. The hate for Blazer is so funny. If you go online, Invisigal is the top choice nearly everywhere, which is ridiculous to me. Like, do I even see Invisigal as a superior choice? I really don't. But then again, maybe it's because Blazer taps into that aspect of my personality. I love the idea of being able to fuck my boss. That works for me. That works for me. So maybe that's why I find Blazer so appealing. Oh, hold on. Oh. By going through this building, we get to the other side. I see now. Hey, I'll take that, Ultron. We all have the taste that we prefer.
Next up, something reasonably peppy. Please consult your employee handbook to determine if dancing is presently allowed.
Wait, so we come here, and then here. Is it through here? Further south of you, but I should be able to do it this way too, Ro, right? There's a bridge. But hold on, I want to see how does this one work. So this one, right, this gets me to the N-ray. But then if I go this way, you're up here. I don't know either, wine guy, just experimenting. Getting what pathfinding I can out of this. Hey, what's that blue? Ah, that's nothing I can use. What's up, holy cow? How are you, dude? How about hump day? Hey, every day is hump day. Yeah, it still doesn't let you through. That's so weird. So wait a minute. So that is where I want to go? Like, but take it all the way around? I guess. Find an outer worlder. Exactly. It depends, wine guy. It depends. I do not like this. I'm gonna go all the way around sludge. All right. I'm confused. So we were just over here. Now we're coming back around. Was that lootable? Yep. I know that orange from anywhere. Beautiful. Okay, now. Tomorrow is Tuesday for me as well. What's over there? You know what? I'm not seeing any enemies over there, so I'm gonna let that go anyway. Can you kill these things? Oh, you can. Oh, nice, and get a little interesting. Don't even worry, the game is gonna pull a cheap. Oh, you picked Blazer? Well, she's evil if you picked Invisigal. Yeah, it seems like this is the type of game where sooner or later somebody is gonna end up betraying you. Absolutely, I agree. I don't think that's avoidable. I don't think. I absolutely think that's going to happen. Was this where I already was? Because if so, it's going to be very annoying. Ah, here's the bridge. I see enemies. Are these enemies close? Must be, because it looks like I haven't looted stuff from over here before. Oh, you know what? This is also where the third guy for the city is.
Gun weapon ready, Commander.
Whoops. I didn't have to take out the vendor one, but okay.
In case you haven't noticed, I'm expired.
Oh, snap!
Purification in progress. Mitigating the
That was not cool. I'm like, what took you out, girl? Have some dignity, have some self-respect. Now I see. Why are they not letting me, I was about to say, thank you. Damn, that was very unfortunate. I did not realize you were being dealt with by that type of enemy, darling. That was completely my fault. I should have helped you.
Including but not limited to balls, entrails, spread organs.
Trying to see if there's a flaw for it. At least you have it triggered easily distracted or profligate spender. I don't know about profligate spender, but easily distracted I'm definitely not getting because my points aren't spread thin enough to trigger it. No! Oh, okay. The machine I need is doing just fine. It's some other people behind them. Oh. Yeah, some of my shock damage, huh? What in the hell? That's not good. I'm pretty sure. Mechanical Sentry. What is the deal? Are you ever going to stop shocking, dude? Right where whoever you fire turns evil, but that's easy to predict. You get in the mission after you fire the person where the assassins are after them. You could talk to that thing normally. You need it for the hospital quest. Yeah, exactly. That's what I thought. But it's not turning on right now. Wonder, did it need me to kill that first? No. The achievement made me mad. After I beat the game, I looked at it literally and said, WTF. Dude, are you serious? Is this messed up? Here, hold on. What happens if I reload the quick save? Yeah, I think I bugged it out as well. No. Seriously? All right. We'll leave it there and come back and see if it fixes later on. Profligate spender cuts all your money by 75%, but you get a 150% payout of all lost money at level 30. Right. I remember hearing about that. That's insane. I don't even know what has to happen in order to trigger that, but I seriously hope I never do. Because that just seems awful. Very, very, very awful. What are the red marks? Oh, so is it treating them? So since my shock damage just so happened to hit him, he's being treated like an enemy? It's kind of whack. Lucky's not useless. It's only proc twice for you so far? No, it's procced a lot more for me. Lucky's definitely not useless. I had to use Lucky to switch the Vox over to a different place because I hadn't helped out. I didn't help Auntie's Choice move Westport. So no, it definitely came in handy for me multiple times. Think how crazy to get a flaw like that at level 1. That would be insane. I don't know what you have to do to trigger that, though. You didn't get that option? You should have with Lucky. Should have been available to you. How do you make it switch spots? What do you mean switch spots? This over here. You've enjoyed Lucky in your limited play, Zach? Awesome. Yeah, I definitely had a good time with it. I did not regret having Lucky at all. I was not big on heroic, because even though it's awesome mechanically, because you get the companion abilities back so quickly, I felt like thematically it was rather disappointing. You did something with the Vox to make it change where it crashes. Yeah. So if you you automatically discover the door via observation, but the terminal that can be used. So when you come out the secret door, to your left is a terminal along the wall. You can use that terminal to change where the station lands and to ensure it doesn't land on the city where all the people are populated. If you now, no matter what, you have the option to send it to Westport, but obviously that could be problematic if you haven't cleared Westport out of people. If you have Lucky, you get the option to send the station into outer space. I think you have to spend a crap ton of shots. It's basically framed as you being put on a payment plan because you can't handle a budget. Oh, wow. That's crazy. So the part 1 has been out for a little bit and there's only 6 reviews. I don't know if there will be a part 2. Did you try it at all, Ultron? Because from what I saw, people were saying it wasn't very good.
Good. I'm not partial to working with those given to second thoughts.
Got you.
It seems we arrive on a desolate scene. I don't know what transpired, but whatever it was killed the refugees to a person. As an arbiter, I bear a strong stomach. But if you've any reservations about witnessing destruction visited upon the innocent, you'd best steel yourself.
So Wine Guide, does that mean, oh, you thought you were on a time limit? You are technically on a time limit, but you have plenty of time to hit that terminal and switch to somewhere else. The demo is okay. It's nothing to write home about. I really enjoyed the art and the portraits, and I enjoyed that it was fully voice acted, which I didn't know was standard in tactics games. But I can't remember mechanically if it was all that great. I remember feeling very good about it, but that was before I played Tactics Ogre and Final Fantasy Tactics. So now I'd have a little bit more exposure to the tactics genre, and coming back, I might have a different perspective about whether or not the mechanics are all that great. You had no skills to make this investigation actually work. I was irritated with my performance when I did this as well. Whoa, is that wow, I didn't know Psychopath could give you conversation options. That's awesome. You don't need to worry. I've experienced more than my share of carnage.
I hope your words are true. For carnage,
it's not a whole quest with a time limit, kid. It was just like the very end of it.
I have some theories on the refugees killers.
Otherwise, I would agree. Yeah, I don't like time limits.
Although I am not required to do so as an arbiter, I would care to acquire proof.
Arbiters don't require evidence. You must not be too concerned with justice.
We operate under the Sovereign's indefatigable will. Thus, we do not need proof. But my training was somewhat unique in that it emphasized the value of thorough investigation. Let us comb the remnants of this charnel house.
All right.
Is that Yes, that's an incisor, all right.
The mechanics got old very fast. Like after the demo alone, it was the same for the rest of the fights after you stopped. Tactics were bare minimum. Interesting. That's unfortunate. Hey, another lockbox. Well, then I'm glad I didn't end up wasting a bunch of time on it. Something else came out during the time when I was going to cover it. Because otherwise, I did feel like, hey, it looks like a great time, and I planned to play it. But I ended up playing Tactics Ogre and Final Fantasy Tactics instead, and it sounds like those were superior experiences anyway, so I shouldn't feel bad.
These people could have been saved. They simply haven't deviated from the paradigm.
Okay, of course, no engineering, can't do anything with that. That's annoying.
So when we need to relight our thrusters, we don't waste time hosting some fancy.
Well, I couldn't do this before. Thought observation was something that would help with this, but it doesn't do anything? Really? That's actually kind of surprising. Because I agree, you would think observation would definitely help with this. Really? So nothing that helps with the investigation, huh? Oh well. Interesting. Nothing. Ooh, it's safe. With some regular stuff. Ooh, I should be checking to see if my inhaler could get something nice and new. It's very irritating. Divvying up and not just releasing it all. True. Just about as risky as releasing the game via episodes. But works for some people, I guess.
That was sponsored by
All right.
Choice Office of Munitions and Catering. Time to read.
Science. The wavelength history is relatively uniform, appearing to indicate shortwave transmissions at semi-regular intervals. One frequency, however, does not even remotely match the other sent by this radio tower. Somewhere in the annals of your vast mind, there's a blip of recollection. You know by the wavelength pattern that this transmission was specifically designed to be picked up by automatic receptors. So I wonder if having science is going to give me the ability to have a better understanding than I did last time. Oh no, this is the area we searched in before.
This is Protectorate Sanctioned Wireless.
Neighbors, celebrate your good
Protectorate
fortune.
Sanctioned Wireless.
Sovereign has chosen this well-timed moment for another golden bestowment.
I think they said we found everything already.
On the topic of corporatist invaders, that scourge of self-indulgers who would push their unwholesome
Scourge. All right.
Their presence is no cause for disquiet.
That this game's a
I cannot
struggle
help but
to
feel the pang
sell.
for these people, cut down without a hope of defense. We must uncover what transpired here.
Midnight Suns are your top 5 of 2022, but I feel like no one played that game. I don't know how many people played it, but I definitely felt like the writing for that game was subpar. The mechanics were incredible. The writing was not up to snuff. You know, it's my other main skill, and it did do something. I think you need multiple skill passes to be able to get anything. Haven't found a dead body yet. I'm going to go look around some more.
Very well.
Did I find a dead body? I don't think I did. Da-da-da, oh, whoops. This corpse is here. I've actually been leveling medical. Oh, well. But you're unable to gauge much about what may have caused them. You examine the wounds, and look at that. Skill 15. And look at that, 1 point away. I was almost there. You know what? 14 should be high enough for this, right? Here. All right, another perk for you. I'll take ninja. And then companions. Marisol collects and recycles your shock rods, plasma cells, and biomass ammo, giving you a small chance to be recovered when used. Ooh. When Marisol's in the party, auto mechanicals a small chance to provide additional crafting materials. Nope. That one for sure. While Ozza's in the party, disabling mines give you crafting materials. Don't care. Ozza increases the damage dealt by your stealth attacks when she's in the party, plus 50% sneak attack damage. That's probably crazy in some builds. It's not crazy in my build, but we'll still take it.
Salutations. Has your search uncovered anything of remark?
Nah, I'm gonna go. Oh, that's right. You could look at it again, but nah, I'm good. What up, Trey? How are you, man? You're your first playthrough on a sneak build, but plan to do a melee build for your second playthrough. Game is fun. That's awesome, man. Glad you're enjoying it. How's the sneak attack build going? Found something I think might be important. I found a high-powered transmitter. Looks pretty heavily damaged.
Seems this base has seen its share of destruction. I maintain that it feels deliberate, judging by the still-standing buildings. Was there anything remarkable about it?
The struts bore jagged striations at their bases. It was moved from another location.
Logical. Your deductive skills would be better served in the Protectorate, but that does not reduce their efficacy. Did you have anything else?
I found a terminal entry cataloging the base's auto-mechanical defenses.
I doubt it factored in their inadequacy in the face of a superior force. Assuming there was a superior force.
They are probably here to give massages. Auto-mechanicals love giving massages.
Yes, these auto-mechanicals were probably doing a lot of massaging with their plasma weaponry.
One of the corpses has some pronounced wounds.
Someone visited much carnage on this place while leaving few signs of their presence. Did you learn anything by examining the body?
The wound, oh nice, I get a medical conversation option. The wounds match those made from electrical impacts. Must have been a shock weapon.
Interesting. Dragoon automechs wield shock cannons, and the refugees may have had some for defensive purposes.
Sneak attack build is broken. Once you get the simplifier, it gets insane. The simplifier, I'll have to see if that's a weapon I have. There was a destroyed automech deeper in the camp.
That auto-mechanicals would fall in the camp's defense is logical. That there would only be one is not. Did you notice anything interesting about it?
The barrel was nearly melted off. Looks like it had been fired many times.
Meaning its combat protocols were active for quite some time before it was destroyed.
So that medical option was given to you by having guns? Oh, nice, Wine Guy. That's interesting. So different paths to get to the same point. I took a look at the camp's wireless communication tower.
Oh? I wouldn't expect a localized transmitter to harbor anything of note. Prove me wrong.
Someone tried to hide it, but the most recent signal was an emergency automech override.
I don't believe I would have learned that on my own. Seems I underestimated you.
Nice.
That's exceedingly useful.
I'm done with my investigation, and I think I've discussed everything I wanted to.
You're certain? You've combed the place to your liking?
Yes, I have.
Then let us debrief and see if we can deduce what transpired here. Have you any theories as to what killed these people?
Foremost, it's clear they were killed by automechs.
A good first observation, and one I concur with. Too little damage. No
I didn't get
signs of
that my first go
traditional
around. I didn't
firearms.
even get this
Have
far.
any theories about the automechs that did this?
I do. I think the camp's automechanicals were reprogrammed to target the refugees.
My thoughts exactly. How do you believe they were compromised?
Why does it feel like you already know the answer and are testing me? Oh, because I'm brilliant or innovative. That's interesting. But it was through the shortwave tower. The saboteur hacked into it and sent out an override. Interesting.
It seems so simple, and yet it also appears to be the most probable outcome. I agree. The only remaining puzzle piece is why. Why go through all this trouble to eliminate a handful of isolated refugees?
Yeah, this is way more than I got my first time around. I only got one thing for this quest too. Think some of it is just particular skill gated. Yeah, maybe science really helps you. What's up, Godzilla? And I'm combining science and medical, so that probably helps. Steam thumbnail for dispatch, and if you look at Royd's design is different. He's a big purple shirtless guy with shorts on and glowing purple tattoos. That's interesting. I think it has to do with that stolen relay. Its destruction was deliberate.
Agreed. I do believe that relay is of Protectorate make, and the refugees most certainly didn't build it themselves. They were likely Protectorate as well. I hypothesize that they used it to listen in on Protectorate communications, then sold what they learned to Sub Rosa.
And the Protectorate wouldn't take kindly to that.
After the Vox relay's recent destruction, High Command would have ordered a security sweep of all communication systems. This outpost's relay would have returned a signal. Upon learning of this camp's existence, they'd have dispatched a sentinel to cross off any would-be traitors. Hence the destruction we bear witness to.
Pretty comprehensive. You arbitrators aren't slouches.
I do pride myself on my thoroughness indeed. Though not all arbiters feel the need to be equally thorough. Now with that finished,
I love his armor and his helmet.
Some things approach. Be ready. I suspect someone has disapproved of our inquiry.
Seems the machine's returned, bent on eliminating stragglers. Who are? I shall not
Near death's not a good look. All in the wrist.
abandon me, and I will fuck the shit. That was a hearty engagement. You held your own admirably. These automechs will never be used to perpetrate such heinous acts again. I believe we're at the end of our investigation. The prospect of sharing our findings with the broker
So think
isn't
Chase the
terribly
best character
appealing,
in the game?
but we've little choice. I will locate my wretched Sub Rosa transport and return to Free Market Station. Pleasure fighting beside you. Be sure you return to Free Market Station to debrief with me. Despite our work here, I somehow doubt the broker would grant an audience to me alone.
Nice. Definitely a big fan of Chase. I think that voice acting performance is amazing. Royd is cool. I really like seeing his lab. That was also a moment for him, and obviously the bathroom is also another hilarious moment, but I wouldn't say it's like one of my faves. He's not like that high up. He's just cool to me. I really like the Bat character. He's hilarious to me, and it was really tough to let him go in the playthrough I'm doing on my own. I definitely prefer keeping him. Is this the way that we get up there? Out of everyone, I highly doubt Royd or Chase would betray Robert. I doubt they would betray, but they might die. Aha. Guardian of Space. That's exactly what we want to be. Boom. Beautiful. Like how he called out the HR violation, that was hilarious. Yeah, Sonar. I'm a fan of Sonar. You gonna eat those Twinks? They're not. You know what? Never mind. Hilarious.
Well, that hill's not going to climb itself.
I agree. I'm here.
Position so I can.
Damn, if I didn't know any better, I'd say you were a little bit sensitive about getting shot in the back, sir.
These dolts couldn't have come down the hill first to die.
I love how aggressive Azza is. Like, you don't have to worry about whether or not she's gonna run up and deal with an enemy. Her immediate reaction is to always be where the action is, which helps to keep the pressure off of more squishy characters. And I'm not squishy, but I ain't the most tanky guy either, so the distraction is definitely appreciated. Is your character a certified badass yet? I wouldn't say quite yet, Joshua, but we're getting there. We're definitely getting there, and it won't be long. It won't be long.
Thank you. No.
There's odds he'll be in combat for when you need a thinker talker, and his talky forward character when you need a bruiser. That's true. You don't like Sonar because it's so mechanically unreliable unless you play the game multiple times or using a guide and know what order the alerts come in. Yeah, I definitely agree that he's unreliable. Can't explain to you why, but it doesn't bother me. I just see it as the cost of using him. I really like his relationship with his drug sponsor. I think that's super cool. I like keeping them together. Oh, this is not viable. Oh, okay. For some reason, it just felt like this is what I was supposed to do, but apparently not. All right, what's over on this side, though? Wait a minute, this is where I was.
19.25. Right. Why not round to 20 for ease of bookkeeping? But the correct methodology for rounding this decimal is to
Other stuff over here, okay. Oh, there's a whole lot over there. Good lord. There's a whole facility. Ooh.
This might sting.
Let's give him. How are you not, One of you threw a grenade at me? Man, that is why you were getting... How did you not die from that? How did these shells not kill you, sir? That'll have to do. We good? Nope, we're not good yet.
You got my time.
You try to limit further damage.
There we go.
Who needs to die?
Woo. Demon Chick is your all-rounder. Yeah, I think I actually think I'm gonna go back and replay the playthrough that I've been doing for the channel, so I can build them up better. And one of the things that I want to do is make it where she's much more all-around character, since apparently she's the medic. So that basically you can use her anytime you want to. And she'll help. Oh, I could have done this if I wanted to sneak through that area. Is that what it is? Yeah. Interesting. That's a nice option. That's actually kind of cool. I like that. I like that you put a little extra oomph in consideration for those people who prefer stealth. Even though I'm not one of them. It's a good way to know. You're coupling each other because he's swinging on 2 axes. She's a generalist who anchors everything no matter what, so you get coverage on his inactive traits. I mostly dislike him solo. Got you. Makes sense. Makes sense. Pick up concussive mine. Sounds good. I don't even remember dealing with you, homie, but apparently you deserved it. All right, what's the deal? Oh yeah, this is where we came from. Keep going, keep going, keep going. There we go. Now we're in the new area. Who's up here? Who else needs to die?
You know we're in hard times when even the scavengers.
Come on now. You're taking these shells straight to the dome. I know you don't like that. There you go.
Weapons primed.
Moving on. I'm in fire, lazy.
There we go. Good enough. Uh-oh. Are y'all drawing in more people? That was unnecessary. We good now? Thank you. Good lord, y'all. What's up, Hex? How are you, dude? Gaming Royd is my favorite because he's the only one helping Robert become Mecha Man again. That's true. And Mecha Man is what Robert really loves. True. True. Helping him get back to holding up the family legacy. The only thing that I kind of don't like about reconnected tech wiring. Interesting. Kind of don't like is that the slow pace of getting the team together makes me feel like we're not gonna actually deal with Shroud this season. That the main goal that was set in the first episode, we're not going to be able to deal with that until the next season comes around, which would suck. I would actually hate that. I don't like the idea of, you know, you set me up for something, but I got to wait until the next game before it can actually be done. That's what happened also in, was it Kingdom Come Deliverance? And I wasn't a fan of it there either, to be honest with you. Watch a show called Barry. Barry is hilarious. Barry is absolutely hilarious. I never finished the show, but I have watched some of it, and it is well worth experiencing for sure. Is it Robert? It's Robert Mecha suit. You had the same feeling, Joby? Yeah, exactly.
Always fun to say, isn't it?
Not a fan. Not a fan, but hopefully it doesn't work out that way. What's this about? Interesting. What is this? Where are we? Okay, so that's not particularly connected.
You ever just think, what if I jumped?
Nah, not really. I ain't gonna let you get me there either. Yeah, they need to speed up the pace a lot for us to face them. That's kind of how I feel, and so that sucks. In my opinion, I don't like the delay on that. I'm a big fan of finish the story that you start, right? And then if you want to give us a new mystery right at the end for us to look forward to on the next go around, cool. I got no problem with that. But finish the story that you start. Don't give us a story at the beginning and say, well, actually, you got to wait until the next game to get that full effect. I'm not a fan, you know, like, unless it's done very, very well. Like, I felt like with Mass Effect, it was done very well, where the game felt like a full story had been told, and even more importantly, the real story of the game had been told. And then there was also an overarching story that hadn't been completed yet, but at the same time, you didn't feel gypped, right? You didn't feel like, oh man, you know, you gave me half of what was promised. And that's my main thing. Don't make me feel gypped by how this story was handled. We'll see what they end up doing. I definitely plan to do another review type video when all of the episodes have been released. Possible for perhaps not optimal. Right. Yeah, halfway in. They did say some of the episodes would be longer, but I definitely didn't feel that way with 3 and 4, so I don't have high hopes about 5 and 6, being honest with you. It feels like all the episodes are going to be the same length. Maybe it doesn't turn out that way, though. What is this? Oh, there's a body down there. I didn't even realize that. Okay, nothing there. So they have better business at the Telltale property in terms of multi-season releases. Using their own IP has to be saving them a lot of money, I'm sure. Like, that has to be a major part of where Telltale's budget went, right? Trying to keep hold of all those different licenses, some of which didn't really even have other games. So doing their own thing, definitely, that's a step in the right direction as far as keeping this company in the green. I do still wish there was some way they could do what you call it, The Wolf Among Us, though, because it seems like Telltale Games is not going to get their shit together, and I really want Wolf Among Us 2. It is so irritating to me that they're dragging their feet on that. So being able to have access to that game would be amazing. Absolutely amazing. But we'll see. We shall see. That was this music. Kid, all of the factions in the game have their own radio station. And so you're hearing the radio station of one of them.
This window. Don't like it. These strangers should rip them out.
Hold on! Recharged for mayhem! Kevin, locking them down.
About to say.
Package a unit away. Recharge before it discharges.
And there we have it.
Pushing a bothersome worm under my boot.
Nice. Music great. The stations are annoying. Oh, you don't like the commercials in between the music? You kind of don't like the music stations in this game? Oh, so you like the music, you just don't like the as they play? Just go read Fables if you want more Wolf Among Us, more satisfying experience. It's not more satisfying because I don't get to control Wolf myself.
Sort of humor in the onset of the first war in Arcadia's history.
And I like that Wolf Among Us is before Wolf and Snow are established as an item. So it gives an experience I can't get from just reading the books. But Fables is amazing. So if, for anybody who hasn't experienced Fables, highly, highly, highly recommend you check that series out. But I have all the books, so for me it doesn't do it. All right.
More shall come. I shall lead them out of the shadows and into the light. For the good of the Protectorate. This is my calling.
Okay, now we did that. We gotta still do that. Let's go ahead and turn that in. Can't hear the talking parts well enough to understand anything they are saying without subtitles, so the stations just annoy me. Oh, got you. Station has terrible choice in music. I love the music on this station. This is my favorite one. There's some other people who prefer Auntie's choice, though. All a matter of taste. We want Bigsby in game form, exactly. Beautiful, still unknown, but hey, it is what it is. And then let's go here.
When I asked the seer for medical specialists, a plumber was not what I had in mind.
That's some aspirations for Amazon show.
Think outside of the box. Take this.
Of the Invincible
On
and
behalf
Boys.
of the Order and the displaced,
Agreed.
I thank you. Now, will there be anything else?
I also hired a taxidermist. You're very welcome.
From a medical standpoint, the taxidermist doctor was an unconventional choice. But I can't deny the results. Here, you've earned it.
Beautiful.
Now, will there be anything else? My supplies are running low.
What is this again? Oh, 562. I don't remember it. That's great for me. You know what? Let me... What is this? There we go. 375 instantly. Up to twice that. 375 instantly and 375 over 5 seconds. Heals 906 health over duration. Ooh, but it does give you 10 Zyranium poisoning. I don't care about that. 55 toxicity. Yeah. And heals another automatically. I actually will take that over that. 562 health over duration, 375 immediately, 750 health over duration. We probably want something that provides health instantly. Oh, the duration is only 5 seconds though. Actually, that's pretty substantial. 83. Yeah, this is significantly less. 20 Zyranium. Let's try this out for a while. See how it is. Imagine if the game of Dispatch is just a prologue for a show. That would be interesting. Vanguard suit. Oh, I don't remember seeing this. Take damage to combat, stacking critical hit chance. Nah, I'm straight. Bomb suit I already know about. Escape suit, no. Moon armor we already took off. And then from the helmet, still nothing crazy. And then for the guns, let's just check. Oh, we got Wham Bam. I'm good on that. Don't want to use the raid. Death sentence, Cleo's hunt. We already checked that out. None of that works for me. All right. Cool. So I got enough ammo for you. Got enough ammo for you, and I got enough ammo for you. We should be in a good spot. There we go. Campaign 4 of Critical Role has been amazing. Really? So they're still churning out good content. Is Matt Mercer still regularly a part of those campaigns? Or has it been completely taken over by other people now? I should honestly start watching some of those Critical Role episodes because I do want to have more tabletop content on the channel. I would not do it like Critical Role. They have their own thing, but that doesn't mean I couldn't learn from them and take some pieces of it, you know? Yes, interesting. Very, very interesting. Is this the road? This is the road somewhat. He has always been the GM until this campaign. Interesting, okay. Oh, Matt is a player now. Oh! So do you all prefer him as a GM or as a player? Do you feel like there's been any difference? I mean, obviously there's some difference, but just curious. And what was that sound? Ooh, is that? Nope. It's not a lockbox, but it's some extra gear that I can sell. Even though I almost never sell or break down anything in this game so far, but we'll see if that changes. However, we can still rewatch episodes from Campaign 2. This character's amazing. It's a massive difference. Interesting. That's actually kind of cool.
A beautiful song from a bygone era, still fresh and relevant today, like a hopeful dream.
Also, I think some of your peeps were down here.
Performed and recorded under the explicit direction of the Sovereign, and as such,
Cooper Baylor.
excessively high standards.
Excessively high standards. Oops. That. Oops. And yep, I already picked that up. Got that and nothing. All right. Fine. Back up. It feels like. Take care, kid. Have a good night, dude. Night, Ultron. Take care, man. For Campaign 4 is a breath of fresh air after 3. 3 had mixed reactions. Oh, did you not like it as much?
Initiate Carrington, audio log entry 10. My orders were to watch for the enemy. Specifically, to never break line of sight to my assigned field of view. But I can hear them advancing along the shore to the south. It's fine. Others have been assigned that field of vision. This is the most efficient method of defense. Architect, they're getting closer. Perhaps I'm taking my orders too literally. I'll just peek. No. Trust in the equation. Trust in those greater than I in the order. I will keep looking forward for enemies from that vector. I am not afraid. I am not afraid. I have faith that the architect...
Wow.
This one appears to have been too terrified to even look at us. I almost feel bad killing him. Almost.
Ridiculous. Truly don't like live plays, but you're enjoying Campaign 4. Nice. Nice. Who's my favorite character in this game? Marisol, definitely my favorite. All right, you all. I think I'm going to go ahead and cut it here. As always, it's great to get some gaming in. Tomorrow is Tuesday. Right, so unfortunately, we won't have new Dispatch episodes yet. But I'll probably be back on Outer Worlds 2. I definitely do plan to stream tomorrow. But if not, I'll most certainly be back on Wednesday. Unfortunately, I won't even be able to stream the new Dispatch episodes then because I'll be on Pillars of Eternity turn-based. But so I guess the day afterwards, Thursday, is when we get to those new episodes. But anyway, I hope all of you enjoyed the stream today, and I will see you in the next one. Take care. Take care, Wine Guide. Have a good one, dude. Night, Jovi. Have a good one, man. Night, Quintech. Take care.